Hello and welcome back to A Filthy Lot Questline. We are playing Alien RPG, Name Your Price. This is an awesome game. This will be part 2 of 2, hopefully. This is One Shot or Not, and you guys are in for a treat because the tension is high. The characters are in for a little bit of a surprise, and we are going to get this game started. But first, I would like to acknowledge that today we are very privileged to work, play, and create on the Squamish Nation. I want and encourage everybody in the comments section to comment what traditional territories that you guys are watching from. And if you're not sure, then absolutely learn about the amazing cultures that built this country. All right, we are going to meet our players today. We're going to start on this side with Jessie. So give us a quick description of your player and their name as well.
Hi, I'm Jessie Jade. I'm playing Dahlia Abbott, a Wayland Yutani up-and-comer.
All right, Josh, let's hear it.
I'm Josh Lenner, and I'm playing Damian Viper, FP 13895-001. I'm a pilot. A badass one.
Chris.
My name's Chris Myrdock. I'm playing Hux. Short for Huxley. He's a quiet little roughneck who gets in all the vents and does all the small work, while this guy right here complains about it.
All right, let's hear it, Alain.
Hi, my name is Alain. I am playing the part of Carlton Roy, who is a roughneck engineer. He knows what he likes and knows what he doesn't like, and he'll let you know either way.
Right on. All right, so this is our team. They are currently split up. But first, we're going to give our audience a quick little recap. And, you know, for us, it's been 2 weeks, so ourselves a little recap as well. So what happened is our crew came together on the ship, the Palomares. Hux and Carlton are crew members on the Palomares, and our corporate executive and their pilot is on a little bit of a clandestine mission to take some information and pass it on back to their source. But that went a little bit haywire when their rendezvous came to meet them at top speeds. The Penglai, our military ship, had crashed through the space station and then crashed through the Palomares, forcing our crew off of that ship and onto the Penglai ship, where they entered the bridge. They managed to hack into the computers, figure out that they only had limited power. So they worked their way down to the reactor, where they managed to restart it, but actually encountered the first xenomorph. This one was clearly battle damaged, missing an arm. They managed to escape, just barely closing the blast doors behind them, and made their way into comms, where our team managed to actually shut off the jammer that would have prevented a safe escape and prevented them from sending an SOS mission, SOS message, which they managed to get out, and that's where we left Hux and Carlton. They are these two fellows, which we just painted, and they are in this room right here, along with a corpse sitting in the corner. And we left a little bit of action in the bridge. Where were you? You were just over here. Where Viper had just been tackled by a facehugger, and they struggle ferociously. Oops. To save Callie. She's got a miniature today. I managed to put one together. From that same facehugger. We are going to jump right back into action, right back into our initiative order. So right now, the facehugger has Viper tackled on the bridge. Callie pushing herself back and away after being saved by Viper. Dahlia has the gun pointed right at this strange, what do we call it? A fleshy
Flesh crab.
spider crab or something weird?
Flesh crab.
Yeah, a flesh crab. Yeah. So yeah, she's, everybody take a quick breath and we're gonna jump right into it. All right. Or several quick breaths if we really want to go aliens with it. Yeah, yeah.
Everybody panic and let's
And
begin.
flop sweat. All right, here we go. If everybody's ready, we're going to jump back into the initiative order, which starts with Callie. Callie is going to stand up. She'll basically take half of her slow action. And she will actually decide whether or not, so I'll take this panic die. She's going to decide whether or not she's going to try and help Viper, who just managed to help her out of that. Well, that is a 1. So she's definitely not going to. She's just going to panic a little bit and take off running. She's going to use both of her moves to kind of stand behind Dahlia holding the gun. And that will conclude her turn. So that takes us to Viper.
Okay. I want to yell over to Dahlia because I know, and obviously I'm struggling with it. I know that you have a weapon because one of those bullets flew past me and hit the computer. Yeah. I'm going to yell, hey, I'm going to try and get this thing off of me. I'm going to throw it over there. Are you ready?
As will ever be.
Yeah.
Please be ready. So I want to try and get these fingers off as much as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
And wiggle around.
So give me a strength check. That will include your stress die.
Okay.
This can be considered close combat. So if you have that skill, feel free to use that as well. Which is a thing that somebody pointed out I missed in the last game. We were just doing strength checks, but they can be qualified in this system as close combat checks as well to give you a little bit of bonus. So give us a quick roll on that.
1 success, 1 panic.
Okay, give me a panic roll first.
That's
So
all
that is just 1d6, and then add your stress level to it. And then we'll check the panic chart.
6. 4 plus 2.
6. All right, you keep it together once again. So you managed to keep it together. It is going to attempt to outmaneuver you, but they are not terribly strong. No successes. So that means that that 1 success totally works. You are successful in it, and you're able to just toss it off. Where would you like it to go? I say you can make it about, halfway across the room.
I was gonna toss it, obviously not towards their general direction, because I'm fighting, the chairs are behind me. I'm gonna toss to my left. Bridge right.
This side.
No, bridge right.
This side.
Yeah. Yeah, because she does have to have line of sight. Right, yeah, that side.
This side? Yeah. Okay, you can, you kind of use your smarts and you actually throw it at the computer that she shot in her first errand attempt to take this thing out.
Into the electrified.
Yeah. Well, it kind of runs into the computer, it's all smoking, and it kind of lands there and positions itself a little bit. That was your slow action. What would you like to do for your fast action?
Get up and go towards them.
Okay, well, you can definitely stand up with your fast action. Remember, a movement is considered a slow action.
Okay, so I stood
But
up.
standing up is a fast action. You are, at this point, unable to move outside of your zone, which is basically the center comms there, splitting the room in half. So you can move this way or this way, about right here, I would say, with your fast.
I want to get out of the line of fire, so I will go the opposite direction.
Gonna hide. All right. So that's your turn. We're gonna go over to Dahlia.
I mean, I shot there once already. I can probably do it again.
Yeah, and as it runs into that computer, you're just like, oh yeah. I mean, sure, you were aiming 4 feet to the right the first time, but here we go.
Let's do it. So when I roll, it's agility, yes?
This will be a ranged combat, so yeah, it should be in your agility and then ranged combat skill.
Yeah, I don't have that.
And then currently, just to remind you that you are still shaken. So you're still panicking, which means you have a -2 to all mobility checks and all agility checks. And that does not affect your stress die. So only your base die. So you get
So
a
I
-2
still
on your
roll-
base, and then full stress die roll.
Copy that. Okay. Nothing.
Nothing? Well, you take that shot, and it kind of careens onto the other side and hits the chair where Viper was sitting, helping you guys hack the computers.
You rolled just the stress die?
Yeah.
Because she does a -2 for being panicking.
Damn it.
So she gets no base die. Not great with a gun. Yeah, okay. So that was your fast action. What would you like to do with your slow action?
Can I try and like get Callie out of here? Like.
Yeah, I'd say with your slow action, you can attempt to drag her, as we did with Carlton and Hux, kind of helping each other out the door.
Yeah.
So you'll basically get half movement as you go.
Let's drag her towards the elevator, because if
The
I'm not
elevator?
going to hit this thing, we might as well get the F out of here.
Okay. And that concludes that. All right. So that is everybody's turn. It is now the facehugger's turn.
Oh.
So the facehugger is automatically going to go for the closest person.
Sorry.
Sorry, Viper. He's going to come at you this way. Remember, you are wearing your helmet.
I am.
So it is going to attempt an attack. Here we go. I'll just flip over to that page really quickly.
Screw up.
Yeah, last time it failed.
Got this.
Slip on your fleshy fingers.
Gross.
Really, what you want is for it to slip in your fierce one.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Say it.
I'm hurrying, okay? I know if I don't, then you guys are
Fleshy
For us to be gross.
fingers.
yeah. Look what you made us do. Okay, speed, 2, health. Okay, you guys don't know that stuff. All right, it is going to attack. So it rolls a d6. Skittering menace. The facehugger has chosen its host, and they know it's coming for them. It skitters forward, single-minded and horrifyingly spider-like. The victim suffers a +1 stress level and must make an immediate panic roll.
Just the dice?
Yeah.
Oh my god. My heart's pounding right now. No fails.
Oh, sorry, this is a panic roll, so just 1d6.
Oh, just 1d6?
But you now have a +1 added to your stress.
Okay, yeah, I did that.
Okay.
So it's just the 1d?
Just 1, and then add that together.
Okay, so 7.
Give me that total. 7. You are trembling, if my memory concerns me. Nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all PCs in short range, which they are not, they're technically in the next zone, increases by 1. So your stress just goes up by 1, and you have that's how stress works in this game, which is a really cool mechanic. Basically, as that stress builds up, you get more chances to get successful, but you also suffer the probability of rolling a 1, which will cause you to panic. And we take that from the panic roll. The higher that gets, the worse the panic reaction is. And as we'll see, because Carlton has a real high panic.
I did manage to bring it down through various actions. I'm at a 4 right now. It's still pretty high. I'm pretty bummed out about it. But yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
6 right now.
It was a 6.
All right, so we're going to jump into you guys. It'll just kind of be your guys' shared initiative. So you'll get just like a fast and a slow action to kind of interact. Remember, everybody's wearing their helmets, so you can somewhat understand what's going on. You know there's trouble upstairs. The elevator is on your deck, and you guys have just successfully sent an SOS message out to just out all wavelengths, full broadband emergency. You got the confirmation that it was sent, and now we're kind of coming back to you guys, listening to the commotion upstairs. What would you like to do?
Sounds like we got to get back up there.
Do we?
Yeah, good point.
Sounds pretty hairy up there. I mean, I guess we should take the elevator and try to get him.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I mean,
We'll move towards the elevator then.
We're asking for extra after this, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. and we'll head to the elevator.
All right. Yeah, you guys can use both your slow and your fast actions to basically move one zone and a half. And that's all you guys are going to do. Okay. And we'll cut back to upstairs. So we come back, and this is all the madness is unfolding. Callie is just absolutely panicking as she kind of pulls herself out of your grip and just books it down. She's going to get right here and start smashing on the elevator button. She's panicking, guys. Hey, I don't know what to do. All right, and we're over to Viper in the initiative order.
Is there anything around me? Like, is there like jackets, debris, something falling apart?
No, I'd say they kept a pretty tight ship on this. It's a very military ship, so
Okay.
there's not a lot of loose anything. There's not even coffee mugs lying around.
So I'm gonna do quick as I can towards the elevator.
Okay.
And as I'm running towards Dahlia, I'm gonna grab her,
Okay.
throw her into the hallway.
Are you going to resist?
No.
Okay. So I say you guys can basically drag out of line of sight.
Yeah. Take her around the corner, and can I grab that gun out of her hand?
Yeah. Well, I think it would be a contest. I mean, you can ask for it.
Oh.
Or you can pull it out.
Just take it.
Keeping in mind that she is next in initiative.
That's fair. But all I want to say is you've done a very fine job. You have probably distracted it from attacking me. May I please have the weapon so I can kill it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you want me to try one more time?
All right, and we cut over to you. It is now your turn in the initiative. Dahlia, what would you like to do?
Do you want me to try one more time?
You got the gun. Do it. Please do
Might
it.
as well.
Okay, you're going to step out around the corner.
You
Got it. Nope. So as you open fire, you kind of hit this like navigation board, and it just shatters in the top, and all the electronics kind of freak out, and you just see this. It kind of like pops back, and then like creeps forward again. What would you like to do? That was your fast action. You still have a slow action.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back and I guess hand the pistol over.
Is there a door there?
What's that?
there
There's
like
no
a-
door here. There's a door here and here.
Okay.
There's like kind of a few steps that like lead up and around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you come back around that corner and just hand off the pistol.
Yep.
Awesome.
No eye contact.
Yeah. Great. Before we cut out of this scene, well, it'll be the facehugger next. Give me, both of you, please give me a supply roll. So that was 3 for your suit and 5 for your suit. So this is your oxygen and
Right.
power level
Yeah.
on your suit.
Because we have our helmets on.
Yeah, and sometimes this works every round, but every time there's a lot of running and stuff like that is when I like to dip into it. So it'll be 3 base die for you. No panics on this.
One success.
1 success. All right.
No success.
No successes. So on no successes, you actually lose 1. So the next time, Viper will only have 4 die, and you got to keep your 3 die on this turn. Great. So the facehugger, very determined to achieve its life goal, comes around this corner, spots you, and will roll that attack. 3. Tail lash. The little monster comes for its target, lashing out with its wicked tail. It attacks with 5 base dice. So it's going to attack you. This will be a challenge against your armor, which is still at 5 on your... No, sorry, Dahlia.
Oh, it's going after Dahlia?
You pulled her.
All right.
So and then she stepped out around the corner, so currently she's the closest.
Yeah.
Is it still 5? My sheet says 6, but it's probably
6?
not.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
6
okay.
is correct because you're wearing the full armor. That is no successes. Yeah. So it lunges for you, and you just kind of take the gun and just bop it, and it like kind of hits the ground, and kind of like you can see it kind of wiggle and like shake it off, and then like kind of try and look threatening. But at this point, you're just kind of like, wow, that was way easier than shooting it. We're gonna cut back to you guys on the deck.
Still heading for that elevator. We're going to take it easy around the bend.
Yeah.
As we know that door is barricaded off, but there's still a creature banging its way, trying to get through it there.
I'd say in a full tilt run, yeah, you guys can get about here. I'd say that's another zone and a half. All right, that's it.
Yeah, I had one quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I remember that we're trying to get to a private ship.
Yes.
That is ready for launch.
The Coralon is in the hangar bay.
In the Shan room.
And it requires Dr. D. Savensky's key card, which is, you need the keys to the car to get out of here.
I have the captain's key card.
You have the captain's key card and the captain's like multi-pass.
Yeah. And it said, the computer said that Dr. Savensky was in the Xi'an room. We looked at how to get there when we found that out, right?
The Xi'an room
just making sure
is on deck 5, just past the lab.
Excellent.
Great. That's it. All right. We're going to cut back up to the top, and we get Callie just mashing that button. Click, 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 click. And she's going to spend her entire turn yelling to you guys, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Mm-hmm. And the elevator will, God damn it, and just leave your guys' purview, and will pop up here, but next round the doors will open and everybody can get in. So she kind of sees that, takes a step over and just starts shouting through her mask. She should make a roll as well here. We'll say she's got 5. She's had a pretty rough go of it so far. 1 success. She's fine. Great. She's got experience in the suit, being a part of the Palomares crew. All right. So that concludes Callie's turn. We're over to Viper.
So those doors are open. We can go into that hallway?
Yeah, everything is straight shot into the elevator. You just see the door, like kind of the light fill up the space between the doors, and it's just about to crack open.
And there's this because there's like a walkway here. We're at like that corner right there. So I'm going to grab Dahlia, move her again into the elevator hallway.
Okay. So like this?
Yeah. Move her, and then I'm still at the corner, hiding at the corner.
I don't understand. How are you going to...
I'm going to grab her, move her.
You have to drag her. You can't just
I can't just throw her? Oh, all right.
Well, you'd have to throw her down these stairs.
Oh, yeah.
There are some stairs here that lead down. This is...
okay, so I'm going to grab her, move her into the hallway.
Okay, so she, I say, can just kind of go on the other side of you without you. Are you going to move as well?
I'm going to move with her then, if that's the case. Yeah,
that'll be your slow action.
Okay.
So say you guys can kind of squeeze through this little antechamber.
And because I had everything up and running, I'm going to close that door.
Yep. Okay. Door closed.
Peace.
So that was your slow and your fast. Dahlia, what would you like to do? You see that door close, and kind of the world in this hallway seems a lot different than the chaos that was out in that room with that skittering little creature.
Yeah, what can I do to de-stress myself?
That'll take a few minutes.
Okay.
But you can kind of start that process and basically kind of shut down a little bit and just kind of be moved.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna...
Just gonna check out from reality for a little bit.
Yeah, little anxiety, break.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that will take us out of direct combat for the time being, unless they velociraptored and learn how to open doors, which you guys will find out on its turn. I'm just kidding. Yeah. It watches you with its eyeless gaze. All right, so that takes us out of combat for the moment. You guys are still, the elevator has arrived, the doors slide open, and as those doors slide open, just behind you, at the base of the door, you just hear the digits searching the seam around the door. What would you like to do? It's this door that you're hearing that. It is 100% the face hugger.
I thought it was more at the elevator. I was just
sorry
like,
about that.
what?
I mean, it could be. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, get in the elevator. It's fine, guys. It's a closed space. All right. The door slides open. The door behind you that you've managed to close just tapping and skittering, and then kind of slowly fading. What would you guys like to do? You are now out of initiative and out of combat.
Let's get in that elevator.
Yeah, let's.
There's only one direction.
Well, since it's empty, we should probably pick up our friends.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys...
Thanks, Callie.
there?
Thanks.
You guys get to the door, and you're like, where the fuck is the elevator? And then start clicking the
We
button.
probably should have called them on our last turn.
It's funny that you think we're friends, but I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You see the light kind of come down and the elevator arrive. The door open. This very full elevator. And the first thing that out is just Callie looking up. Oh my God, you made it! And like grabs you guys and just like hugs you. Kind of like all three of your helmets kind of like bonking together.
Okay, all right. That's not how.
They killed him.
Right.
Oh my God, Richter, he's gone. He's gone. They got pulled. He got pulled right out of the airlock. They just opened it on him. Oh my God, there's a little fleshy spider thing, and she's just kind of just in full-fledged panic mode. What would you guys all like to do? You all kind of stuff into the elevator and take one last look out into the server room. There's no more thudding at that door, but you do hear some noise kind of emanating from the center of the servers. And as those doors close, you hear a familiar hiss. That you guys know all too well.
I hit the closed door button like a little bit.
Yeah. It's not closing any faster, but you are pressing faster and faster and faster, and it finally closes. And you just kind of hear the elevator kind of. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to hit the button for Deck 5
Okay.
and update them on what we know. So we're
I would
trying to
like
find
calm
Dr. Level.
Callie down as well.
Okay, so give me a command roll. So that will be your empathy plus the command skill.
So I definitely don't have that, but I do have 3 empathy and 4 stress. Here we go.
And the elevator starts lowering down floor by floor, moving rather slowly, and you get the idea that these decks are not your standard floors. They're actually a lot longer, which you guys understand from climbing down from the bridge. Took a little bit. So in this 5 minutes, I think everybody can take a moment to shed a stress die.
Oh,
Whoa, all right.
baloo.
It's a 6 is a success, right?
Yep,
So I got 1 success, and I rolled a 1 on a black die.
that's fine.
That's fine.
Your
Cool.
base die is fine. The 1 only matters on the yellow
Got it.
panic die.
Yeah. Then 1 success to calm her down.
Great. So she'll actually lose 2 stress off of herself, which is
Zen-like.
getting.
In this time, can I do the same for Viper, who's, I think, still freaking out a little?
I just lost 1, so I'm at 5.
Oh, well, forget it. No, 5's still
Yeah,
high.
5's high.
I will say, because he remains your rival,
Oh, yeah, I don't like him. Fuck
you
I
cannot
forgot.
use your
Yeah.
turn to calm him down.
Yeah.
You think
I
like,
forgot how
oh, I should calm
annoying
this
he
guy
is. That's
down,
right, yeah.
and you're just like, and you just see him like trying to fix his aviators like, in his helmet without taking his helmet off, and you're just like, no, this guy.
I was like, no, Hunter S. Thompson, forget it. I'll just...
All right.
check on my tools.
So now that we
a
had
pencil.
a bit of a moment of calm, and because one of the cool things that works in this game is you guys like accrue story points throughout the campaign. And normally this doesn't really apply to cinematic, but because we did 2 two different things, I'd like to give you guys the opportunity to basically level up.
Cool.
So you guys, and the way that this works, give me a quick second.
Sweet.
This is just gonna make dying just that much more depressing, isn't it?
Yes.
But I leveled up.
I'll maybe die a little bit less now. All right, so spending XP. So you guys, you can take a talent, or you can get a skill improvement in a skill that you attempted, and you guys attempted in the last round, but you don't necessarily have a skill point for.
Okay.
So for example, you firing your gun multiple times without a ranged combat, you can spend your XP to give yourself one ranged combat.
Yes, let's do that.
Or command,
Yeah.
as an example of one thing that you just did. Or
do that.
you can take a new talent from the like general talent lists. So these are outside of your class or your career. And yeah, I think it's kind of a fun mechanic. So let's talk about that. So what is everybody going to do? What would you like to do? Would you like to improve a skill? And we can discuss kind of last game, how you guys did that. Or would you like to take a talent, which might be a little bit more complicated because not all of you guys have the book in front of you.
It makes sense to gain experience after you fired a weapon, but as soon as I have that weapon in my hand, can I just be like, oh yeah.
Do you give him the gun?
Yeah,
Yeah, she did.
Over.
Okay.
Take it! I don't need it! I'm bad.
All right, we'll start out over here. What would you
Cool.
like to
I
do?
will take that point in command.
Okay, awesome. Command. What would you like to do?
Last game, I threw a tool across the room. Was that a ranged combat roll?
It counted as ranged combat, yeah.
I'll take a point in ranged combat. I have none of those.
Perfect. Viper?
My question still stands about the gun now that I have it. Do I have to gain experience by firing?
No, you already have ranged combat skill, right?
It is like specified pilot, but I didn't have any weapons. So now can I just gain?
if your skill is 0,
Yeah.
then it only costs like 1 level. If your skill is above that, it costs more experience.
Okay.
To get that. So they worked because they had 0
Right.
in that skill.
Okay.
So you cannot increase, because your range combat is like 3 or something.
No, my range combat is at 0 because I took piloting.
Oh, I see.
Because it goes ranged, mobility,
No, because
piloting.
you have to have used it to gain the experience.
So that's what I was asking.
Yeah, okay. You could take close combat if you don't have that, because you did use that a few times. Or strength.
Strength is already at 3.
Okay.
So I can either increase that 1 or take close combat.
Yeah.
Now, does close combat just go up 1?
Yeah.
Or strength goes up 1,
Yeah.
which would bring it up to 4?
Yeah.
I'll just increase the strength, because then that would account for close
Or
combat,
more
heavy
than- yeah.
machinery,
Okay.
and stamina.
Sounds good. So everybody levels up as the as you guys the elevator makes that weird iconic noise. I'm sure it's copywritten. And you guys get to the floor, boom, level 5, and you just hear as the doors are opening, Mother's voice. What are you doing?
Oh no.
You are hostile. Boom, and the door opens. And from there, we will switch our setups.
I have a quick question.
We are going to level 5, which is that one, yes.
Lady, you're freaking us
question.
out.
Yep.
I was panicking. Am I still panicking, or can I take that negative?
Yeah, no, okay, sorry guys. Yeah, all your panics are now
Belong to
concluded.
us.
Yeah. You got that, Casey? Thank you, sir.
What's going on here?
All right, so boom,
Oh no.
the elevator arrives.
Oh, that
5th
looks
level. You guys are looking forward to the door that you just got in, and it doesn't open, but you hear that noise, and to the side of you, you see a little clean room entrance, and just a little placket that says level or deck 5 laboratory.
Laboratory.
Yes, the laboratory. What would you like to do?
I would like to take a look and step out unless Flyboy wants to take point with that gun of his.
I'm gonna have my sidearm ready.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we'll take an order. So that will be Viper. Then who's behind Viper?
I mean, it makes sense to have the gun in the back, right?
No.
Little bitch.
Is that what makes sense? And I push him ahead. Get your ass.
All right, I'm going for it.
Who's after Viper?
I'll go after him.
Yeah, you also have a weapon? Yeah.
Pushing him ahead. I got like a club.
Yeah, you got a metal bar.
Yeah.
It's a metal pipe.
I like how you didn't jump on it right away.
Like pipe type thing.
Yeah.
No.
And who's after
Although
that?
maybe I do want to be
Say Callie is
directly
going to
behind.
follow you.
I don't hate you
Carlton?
that much.
Callie's kind of following you. You're you were basically the next in command after the captain. Certainly the most experienced one that she
Hate
knows.
that, but let's go.
Next. After Callie,
I'll go after Callie.
Yeah, I'll
Callie?
take up the back.
and then coming up the rear. And as you guys come in, the door opens. There's a long glass kind of decontamination chamber, and you step in. And in this room is just a mess of a laboratory. There are broken vials, knocked over computers, shells everywhere. In the corner, you see two downed, heavily armed Marines, kind of almost like shredded out of their armor, as if something tried to peel them out like a like a tuna can, and just made a horrible mess. To one side, you also see an auto dock that is filled with this black ichor, reminding you two of the biomechanical form that you faced off against in the reactor. And as you guys step in, the room is dark. Almost all the lights have been smashed. You see the glass bits on the floor, joining the mess and the fray inside.
I'm going to turn on my flashlight on my helmet, and I'm going to look up and see if there's a corresponding hole in the hull from where we just came from.
Yeah, and as you look up, what you would expect would be the fourth deck, deck 4 above you guys. You do not see any damage to the floor like you had seen before in the reactor with the acid melting the grates. It is just kind of static and empty. This room seems just kind of strangely quiet, with a little bit of light kind of trickling in through this door here, like a bright green glow, and almost like throbbing. You hear this breathing noise as you guys step into the laboratory.
Awful.
I'm going to turn that back off then.
What would you guys like to
I
do?
want to check the Marines for gear. I'm going to tell them to be quiet because we made noise last time and we got in trouble for it.
I'm gonna cover him.
Okay. I would like you guys to give me a stealth roll, please. So stealth roll works like it is a mobility roll. So give me just a straight mobility check with just your base die and panic die, sorry, as well, for stealth.
I as well?
Everybody.
Okay.
As we walk in, I'm just gonna reach forward and grab Callie's hand to try and like keep us both a little bit more calm.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No success.
No successes.
1 success.
3 successes.
Nice.
Stealthy motherfucker.
So sorry, I feel like I'm rolling wrong. Can I just clarify? It's
Absolutely.
stress die plus base die?
So your stress die plus your base, that is equal to your mobility,
Okay,
which is no longer, at a -2,
perfect. Okay.
because your panic is over.
1 success and 1 panic.
Okay, give me a panic roll, please.
8.
8. Tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skills using agility suffer a -2 until your panic stops. All right, so you manage to, You're holding Callie's hand, and she squeezed back. Actually, she needs to make one.
Some crazy stuff happening.
Like, it'll be okay. I'm panicking. No successes, but no failures either. Oh, she's got 1, 2, 3. You got rid of 2 of them. Okay.
That is
2 successes, actually, on her panic die. So Callie kind of like makes up that difference. As Hux kind of steps in, you get your eyes kind of catch on one of the computer screens that are still open. And it just is flashing XV113, XX121. And it's kind of detailing all these, and you step onto a beaker, and it just starts to crack, and before it breaks, you just stop as Viper is kind of like gun out, holding the like knee of your suit before you step down, and just kind of like, gotcha. And you guys kind of move forward. I'll say that was 1 success, 3. So I'll give you 1 stunt because you used your 1 to make up his lack of success.
Okay, and then an extra.
You get 1 stunt for like stealthing.
Okay.
So it's a mobility stunt.
Okay.
Which I'll read out to you right now.
Please do.
Close combat mobility. Give 1 other PC success in the same situation. Gain a +1 to a later skill, or you can impress somebody. You're gonna okay.
You already impressed me.
Yeah. So as you step away, you kind of like spin the gun, like just like RoboCop, and you kind of like you step around and you see it, Hux, and you're just like, oh, this, like
I
all the people.
For half a second.
Yeah.
I hated you less.
You see him like walk through broken glass, but he doesn't really make any noise, and you're just like, the fuck? Who is this guy?
Legolas.
Yeah.
Hate each other beginning, best friends later.
Awesome. Okay. Give me an observation check.
Oh no.
wasn't in the box.
1 success.
1 success.
One
All right.
success.
So great. You get up to them and you see these mutilated bodies, and at first you're kind of like, oh my god, but then the rest of the situation weighing down on you, you're like, these were military people. You know, this is their job. They went down fighting. What you do find is
Just squishy machine.
you find 1 pulse rifle and 1 XV, weapons. You find a pistol as well. So 1 is holding a pistol, and the other is holding the pulse rifle, which is our classic pulse rifle from the movie. So you can write down that is a bonus of +1 for the pulse rifle.
To ranged?
It's just bonus +1, so that when you roll, you'll get a +1 die for firing with that weapon. Damage is 2, so every success equals 2 damage. That isn't blocked by armor. The range is long, and it is armor piercing, full auto, grenade launcher. And you look around, as you look at it and you're like, oh, this thing's got a grenade launcher, you actually notice this corner of the room is just devastated. And as you use that observation and kind of scan that devastation, you do actually see the twisted, disemboweled corpse of one of those, one of the xenomorph alien creatures that you encountered. But it is just splattered. The floor melted underneath it and just kind of pushed into the corner. This thing got hit with a grenade launcher, and it probably knocked these guys back, and they did not get back up because there was definitely more than one of these as you kind of put those pieces together in this kind of broken room.
And what are the stats on the pistol, sorry?
The stats, pistol stats. It is the EVA pistol, So this is a pistol that can properly fire in space.
Nice.
It is a +1 bonus, a damage of 1, and a range of medium. This is also armor piercing. So that means the armor rolls get ignored per 1. So they need 2 successes to cancel 1 success on your armor piercing round. So it'll punch right through that and do instant damage.
Sick.
All right. You guys also find, they've got a radio. The mess of what they once were is just kind of spread out along this corner of the room. What would you guys like to do? What would you like to do, Hux? You are now very, very well armed.
I mean, I guess I'll hand Carlton a pistol. Anyone want a pit? No, never mind. You have one.
Allie,
I got a pistol.
Yeah. I
not
was
shooting
listening on
nothing.
the comms. It's cool.
I say, shit, hand it over here. I can't shoot for shit.
yeah, you kind of like line it up, and as you're looking at the gun, you kind of flick something on, and a little laser sight comes out.
Oh, cool.
And it kind of cuts through the darkness of the room.
Okay.
You,
All right.
you know how the safety works, though, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right, just checking.
Sure.
Everybody give me a supply roll, please.
Can't be that much different
we've
than
got our
a
helmets on
maintenance
still.
jack, right?
How does supply roll work?
So I think you guys all have 5 left. Viper has 4. So just give me 5 base die. On a success, you don't lose any.
Okay.
On a failure, you lose 1 to the next power supply die until you guys recharge.
No success.
1 success.
Nice.
Now I'm at 3.
Okay.
1 success.
1 success, no successes.
And is that for air and power?
Yeah.
So they both go down.
Yeah,
by
they
one?
both go down at the same time. It's just kind of like a cumulative supply roll to keep the logistics easy.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's fogging up except for Dahlia, who's had her. You know what? You realized your air got low and you ain't fucking around anymore. All right, what would you guys like to do? You are in this darkened room. There are a few terminals still functioning. This door is opened. It looks almost like broken and wedged open, like something from the inside of that room pried it open. And just beside the door, you see a little placket that says Shion.
Oh, right, we're here. That's great.
I'm going to inspect where that dead, strange creature is that got hit with the grenade, clearly.
Sure.
But I want to inspect the ground and be like, guys, these aren't grenade burns. This is melted by something.
Yeah, we saw that upstairs with the arm and the thing, with the arm and then down like 4 decks, and then the thing came out of the hole.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, we've seen it. Yeah, it's
If
gross.
you shoot it, don't be around it.
Okay, so don't be around it and watch where you're firing that thing. Make sure that we're not going to get hit with whatever is inside these things.
Callie kind of feels the outside of her mask. That must be what it was doing to me. It's an acid. It's melting through.
Gross.
What is this thing?
I'm going to open my helmet.
Yeah. And you, as you do, you just hit with this acrid and almost like this necrous, this smell of death and metal and like electrical fire mixed with hair burnt, just awful and terrible scent that just kind of fills your fills your nose and burns your eyes.
I'm about to open mine, and then I see his face, and I'm just like,
No, it's fine. It smells the same as your fucking room, man.
all right.
All right.
I guess we got to open this door.
Yeah, so you, Viper, give me an observation check if you want to dig deep, or if you just want to kind of glance over it, we can move on.
That includes stress die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, any kind of prominent action outside of
Right.
like supplies and stuff? Will,
Just letting our audience know.
of course. Of course. Everybody's super brushed up on the book last night, right?
Yeah.
We watched the old
As
game.
you can tell.
Yeah.
more successes.
That's amazing.
No
Amazing.
panics.
All right. So yeah, as you walk over there, you kind of say like, guys, there's some weird shit going on. And Callie says it's acid. And as you look, you kind of see its viscera, its like its guts look a little bit familiar, which the creature itself is definitely a humanoid shape. Its elongated head and its metal teeth and its eyeless face definitely speaks to something that's not human. But its arms and its digits, they almost look very human. And as you scan this room, you actually notice in these two rooms, they seem to be prepared for like human containment, or what you had assumed was quarantine.
Yeah.
You actually see just some like writing along the wall that has like little marks about days, and they end at 3 days. And you see there's a few different layers of this almost all around, as if a few people have come through here. You see in the corner, there's little containers of this like black biomechanical structure being grown in these large vials. And that black mechanical structure looks so similar to the alien form in front of you. You get the idea, just based on such an amazing roll, that they were experimenting with these. And you remember when you guys first looked up the systems log, or the entry for entity XV113, that they were experimenting with this material. They were trying to control its growth. You see this creature and think that maybe they were doing this to people. You also gain a few observation stunts. Those are things like being able to kind of spot an exit, or spot the creature. Is it coming for me? Are there more of them close by? How do I get in, past, or away?
I already have, is it coming for me? How do I get away? And then there's what are the others?
How many of them are there?
How many of them are there? And I can grab 2?
Yeah, I'd say you can take 2 of those. Those will be used independently of each other.
Well, I'll take one of them. How many are there?
Okay. All right, what would everybody else like to do? I'll say that's been about, so you guys spent about like 3 minutes.
And how do I get away?
In the elevator. You guys have spent about 5 minutes kind of searching the bodies and kind of checking this room down. You guys are...
That's 8 of 30.
That's 8 minutes of 30 minutes, and this just clicks for you, Hux.
Yeah,
as
I've
you're
just
kind
been
of
thinking
like
that we got to get moving.
so much going on. You hear Viper kind of like vocalize some of this information that he's putting together and pointing the things out in the room, and then all of a sudden it hits like, oh my God, we got 22 minutes to get our situation different before we go FTL.
Yeah.
For the audience at home, the last time they discovered that the ship is in Emergency Protocol 5, which means that it's going to FTL, faster than light drive, to a nearby planet, the planet Dilhelm, and it is going to dock there on the ground. They know that if humans are not inside of pods when it goes FTL, things can get very messy. I think the term... what was it?
People jam?
Yeah, people jam was thrown around earlier today. That sounds about right. Yeah. So just throwing that back to you guys. 22 minutes left. What would you like to do?
I'm going to remind everyone that we're on such a tight time schedule. We're trying to find this guy. What was his name again? Dr. Lowell Shavensky. We need his ID to get into that damn ship. So let's get into this Xi'an room, find this guy, and get the hell off this
Or whatever's
crap.
left of him.
Yeah, actually, I don't care about the guy. Let's find his ID.
Let's go.
All right, you guys are going to gear up, same order as
And so
enter the
can I
Xi'an?
kind of like motivate everybody towards the door, and can I hit the door button?
The pipe, the metal pipe that I had before I got the gun, I'm gonna find a strap and fasten that in, because I'm a better batter than I am a shot.
Sweet. All right, yeah, the door in front of you is kind of like pried open, and you see Inside of this room is another little antechamber, like a decontamination chamber that is twisted and malformed with 2 exits kind of teeing out either side. So as you look down, you can't see a lot other than a greenish glow kind of pouring in through the damaged doors at the end of this hallway. And as you guys kind of inch in and peer out, Viper, you see that black biomechanical material is growing all over the floors and the walls. It's almost intermingling with the cables and the wires. And
Ew.
and as you guys step into that room, it is almost like this crunchy slime and this ominous hiss.
Nobody touch nothing.
We're going to break there. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute human break. We're all going to be back in a few minutes. Thanks for checking us out. And stay tuned. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi, and welcome back. This is a Filthy Quest line. One shot or not, you are watching the Alien RPG. Name Your Price, Part 2, hopefully the conclusion. So just a quick recap, our team has moved through the laboratory where they found some pretty heavy-hitting guns, and they are now entering the Xion room, which from all that they've learned so far is almost like a customized server tree that the lab technicians on this ship have built out of the xenomorph's biomechanical nature, a supercomputer that is up to what you guys are a little bit unsure of at this point, but it is absolutely dangerous. And you step into this room, the black, long mechanical pieces and hoses and things look half built, half grown. Somewhere in between, this disgusting web has formed up around this lit up centerpiece that kind of stems up. You guys would recognize it from the server room. That is likely the top of this tree. It almost looks so organic as a train rifles through. Sorry about that, if you guys can hear it. There's a train passing outside and not in space, as the Transformers would have us believe. So you see, it looks like the base, the trunk of this massive tree, almost made out of this biomechanical material. What would you guys like to do? It is absolutely dark in here, save for the low green light kind of filling the lower halves. Almost a mist hanging above the ground the further out you search.
Could I deduce from this that this is the supercomputer that's powering Mother?
Well, you would know that Mother kind of runs herself, but you do recall in those logs that you found that Mother became hostile. You get the inclination, especially hearing Dahlia's, I don't know how much you told them of what you have heard Mother say, but you get the conclusion, especially coming out of the elevator, Mother getting all creepy on you guys. This thing likely has overridden Mother in some significant way. You've seen a lot of evidence of Mother protecting you with doors closing and alarms going off and systems still running. So Mother is present, but this is certainly an entity that might be influencing it.
Okay, so I point at this thing and I say, why would Mother think we're hostile?
I mean, I think it has something to do with protecting this information.
I would like you guys all to give me another stealth roll as you enter this room. If you are choosing to be stealthy, I mean, you guys could just walk and talk.
Stealth was
So that's a mobility check. Base plus your stress die.
no successes.
Not a sound. For as small and limber as you
I
are,
am
you
the
sure do plunk around.
clumsiest small guy.
Oh, yes.
No successes, 1 failure.
Okay, on base die or
On stress, on stress.
That's a panic. So give me a panic roll, please. So that's 1d6 plus your stress level.
3 successes, 1 panic.
Give me a panic die, please.
1 success, 1 panic.
Give me a panic roll. Oh. All right. Well, panic to no end. No, it's on the table or it's not. You ready?
That looks like a 40.
Yeah.
No, he's in my start. He's my brother.
10.
10.
5
10
plus
total
5.
on your panic roll.
Yeah.
Okay. 10. Freeze. You're frozen by fear or stress or for 1 round, losing your next slow action, your stress level, and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range of you increase by 1.
What?
As you just freeze. You kind of get into the room, you take a few steps, and you swear that the black mechanical all that interweaving moves. And as you do, you go to say something, and you have your gun out, but you are just absolutely frozen.
My panic, I rolled a 1 plus my stress of 3.
Oh, you keep it together. Sorry guys. I'll say, yeah, Viper, you kind of come out this way.
Yeah.
Is everybody just going out the same door as it does tee off?
We should all go the same way.
Stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's you, Carlton. You
Keep it
come
to the side.
through.
Never
You just kind
underestimate.
of like you see him kind of like you can't really see his face because he's just got his gun out and you're like, oh, he's got me covered. So you kind of like walk around the back here. Hux.
I did not succeed in my stealth, and I didn't see the movement, so I'm just gonna laugh at him accidentally louder than I should.
Yeah.
What happened to your twirly guns now, Flyboy?
I got 1 success and I got a 5 on my panic roll.
Okay. 5. You keep it together. So you kind of feel the nerves kind of peak up, and you kind of step around as you're the only one in the room currently without a weapon. And Callie is going to lean in there. You'll get her stealth roll. She does not succeed, and panic die. Oh, shit, son. That's 2 successes. So she keeps it together, and she just kind of like moves in. You see almost like this like spark that you haven't really seen in Callie. Since you calmed her down in the elevator, she's been very contained, very quiet. But getting into this room, you just see almost this like sparkle in her eye. Just so interested in this like biomechanical material, and you just see her kind of like move into the corner and kind of like touching the wall, and just so interested.
Hold on. It's getting real Prometheus here.
I just said nobody touched nothing.
You ain't saying anything anymore because you are completely frozen in a panic. All right, so that was, sorry, let's go through successes on your stealth.
Right.
0, 1.
I had 0 successes and 1 failure, so none.
Okay,
No successes.
no successes.
I was 3.
3 successes, 1 success. Okay, so, yeah, and then she got 2 successes. Ooh, wow, yeah, you guys. Here.
Just double checking. We each gained a stress dice.
Yeah,
Josh, is that correct?
from him, yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
So it's like basically you guys all like moved into the room, and then you kind of like, all right, let's keep going. And you just look, and Viper's just like, and you're like, fuck, he sees something.
Oh.
And you guys all kind of get that stress. Okay. Oh, no, I'm gonna do that one more time.
What do you mean? Okay, do that one more time.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Well, maybe it's a little bit of a party in here. So you see, Viper, you see that kind of move out.
Okay.
You're frozen in place, trying to find the words to say something, trying to almost just squeeze the trigger. All you got to do is squeeze the trigger. They'll all know if you fire the gun, and you're unable to. What would you guys like to do? You see Viper in the throes of almost a catatonic panic. You hear this hissing, this familiar hissing, this dripping of the ooze.
I'm not going to look at him. I'm going to grab his shoulder. And I'm going to let him know that he's not alone. But I'm not going to say anything, and I'm not going to, I'm going to keep my eyes elsewhere, but I just have my hand.
Yeah, give me a command roll to see if you can end his panic this round.
Please do.
It'll be
While the
4.
focus is there, I'm gonna kind of sneak into the shadows
You're
and
gonna
start.
sneak?
I'm gonna,
Sorry, Hux, you're gonna sneak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
I'm gonna dance a bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and find this doctor.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just
great.
gonna sneak back and kind of look around.
So
while
it
the
is
focus
dark
on
in
him.
here. You can flip on your flashlight, or you can just give me an observation roll. This will be at a -1 because of its darkness level in here and your inability to see.
Private pulse rifle.
Could I also try and look around?
Yeah, yeah, observation roll. Basically everybody but Viper can make an observation check. And
That was
unless you're successful.
1 success on my command.
Nice. So yeah, you kind of feel that, and you're, it's behind me! And you kind of like turn and look, and you realize, oh, I'm not frozen anymore. There's something in here. So you guys have shook it.
I'm gonna turn on my light.
You're gonna flip it on?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn on my light, take a quick look, and turn it
Yeah,
off.
that's
again.
pretty quick for the, well, I mean, that's spot on with your stealth so far. So,
As he did that, do I let him know and be like, I saw something big?
yeah, I think it's like a look of eyes,
Yeah.
like over
Yep.
there.
And I'll make my observation roll. Hey, bud. Hey, bud, what happened over there?
No success. One panic.
One panic. Give me a panic roll, please.
I haven't had to do this one yet. How do I do that again?
Just a D6,
Roll
and
this.
then add your stress level to it.
4.
You keep it together.
I'm going to use one of my stunts, which is an instant success to observation.
Perfect. And as you flip, as you see Hux
And I think
put
that
the light on,
Yeah.
this metal-toothed creature scampers up and away onto the ceiling and mixing in with that stuff. And that's what causes your panic. What what did you get for your observation? Just an automatic success?
Auto success.
But as his light kind of like scampers up, he follows it across the ceiling and lands on this wall over here. And as it does, you see the form of a person pressed into the wall, the biomechanical substance almost like growing out of it. It's covered in this slime and almost bloated. This almost like pallid-looking dead body is glued to the wall. And as you scan around, what did you get?
13 dice, 0 successes.
Everything looks the same in here. It's just so weird.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Cool game.
You see several bodies glued to the wall, and you instantly put together that this is almost the entire crew of the Penglai glued to the walls in there. Some of them, their chests gaping open like Captain Hollis.
Ew.
Some of them encased in this heavy biomechanical substance that is almost enclosing on them in this egg-shaped form. And you see what you can only assume was once another person, an egg, fully formed, coming off of the wall and open, empty. This is
Gross.
like nothing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
You guys
Gross.
instantly
Right.
remember that the Penglai has been missing for well over a week. So whatever is happening in here is happening very, very quickly. And with that, you guys can all enter initiative because your rolls were just not quite high enough. So initiative is commonly done in Alien with a deck of cards, but because of COVID, outside of Josh, I don't really hand anybody anything. So I'm going to just kind of roll some dice, starting with Carlton, and the lowest number is the number that we'll go with. So you got a 5.
I can roll that.
No rolls for this. Is just initiative. I'm just going to roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, works. Okay, yeah.
That's a 6. Viper, what is your mobility?
My mobility?
Or your agility, sorry?
Oh, my agility is 5.
Okay, and agility, Hux?
Yeah. Why can't I see? 3.
3. Sorry, Carlton, what was your agility?
My agility is 2.
2. Okay, so you'll go first so far. So it's 1, 2, 3 so far. That's a 2 for you, so you're 1 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the creatures will go, but you don't know how many.
Creatures?
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
No, they're going first.
Oh, Callie. Callie's going first again. It's a fucking boss over there. So she's going to turn around, and this place is so interesting. And she kind of just sees the tail whip out of the way. She'll instantly reach into her bag, and she will look at you and you who, whoa, Casey, the lights just turned off. Yeah, these
the last
lights
one
here. So we're gonna keep going because it's dark in here. Yeah. Mood lighting, sick, Casey. These guys, she's gonna look at you two who are holding the guns and kind of out in front, and she's gonna whip out dual nap relief, and she is going to kind of hit you guys with nap relief, which is it's a stress relieving drug.
Oh, sweet.
So your stress is now 0.
What?
Whoa. Callie.
For both
is a
of you
very
guys.
inconsistent human.
I mean, those extra dice were wicked, but thank you to no panics.
Well, she has no guns. She wants to live. Give the people the guns the best chance they got. So she's going to apply those, and we're going to go over to Dahlia.
I take an action to hit on Callie.
It's a bad time.
You
to
are
take that
canceled.
Fly boy.
Did I see the people? No, I'm gonna try and
No,
run away.
you did not see it. You were just kind of, you and Callie were both just like, this is weird, and looking in the corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run out the door, away.
Okay,
Yep.
and as you hear that hiss, you can move easily out into this room. So that would be your fast action.
And then, do I have my briefcase still?
Yeah, I'd say you definitely wouldn't leave it behind because it's a part of your mission.
I'm gonna ready it at the door to use it as a weapon.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Like a defensive, kind of attack. If a baddie comes in your range, you can attack it.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. 1, 2, Viper.
Okay, so I can use a stunt right away.
Yeah.
How many are there?
Oh, great. Yes, this is your observation stunt. So yeah, you can tell that there are what you see as 2 forms that fit the description of what you saw out in the other room.
Okay.
And another small, larger, actually you see a large bulbous egg that's kind of growing out of the wall. You assume this is the end process of what happens when you get glued to the wall and you're here for too long. You just see it slowly start opening, and that is kind of right over here.
Okay.
So that is right here.
So
you see
opposite?
the egg opening.
Yeah.
You see one here. Actually, I'll just pull up my dudes because your observation's so tight.
Yeah.
1, 2,
That's why I'm doing the thing.
4. He's there.
Get Xeno'd.
And then you see another one kind of up in the tree here.
It's wild.
And then
hanging out.
I don't have that, so I will use one of my die to indicate the egg. And that egg is just kind of sitting right here.
Okay. Okay, so stunt, does that account for anything, actions?
Yeah, well, it's basically an observation check, so I'll say that's your fast action.
So it's like
Still have your slow action.
still have slow.
Yeah.
Okay, but we have to get to the body, which was Dr.
Lowell Stravinsky.
Is that Lolzhevinsky?
We don't know what.
I don't think we know it.
Lowell Disfensky is the doctor with the keys to the car
Okay.
to get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
You did not roll high enough to spot him.
Oh,
You've seen several bodies,
Yeah.
but we don't know which one there are.
okay.
What it is.
Okay,
Here, I'll
then.
mark out the bodies for you guys.
So I don't know which body's which,
Yep.
but I do know where we have creatures.
One body here.
So the closest creature in my line of sight is that thing
Yep.
right there. I'm going to fire.
All right, give me a ranged combat roll, please.
So can I help him on this action?
No,
No? Okay.
initiative works a little bit differently. You would have to
right,
kind
'cause
of
it's
state
combat.
that on your turn,
Yeah.
and then the next turn you could help them. But keep in mind, you're holding a pulse rifle,
Yeah.
fully automatic armor-piercing pulse rifle.
Grenade launcher.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, I haven't forgot. 2 successes. You rolled your panic die along with that?
I didn't have any panic because of Kelly.
Right, you're doped up. High as a kite and ready to fight. Here we go. You fucking take a shot at this guy, I presume?
Yeah.
So this guy is the first one that you saw kind of clambering up. You line it up and take a shot. So it is going to roll its armor against you. You will have you have 1 success, which can be inflict 1 more point of damage. Yeah, you can pin your enemy down. They need to make an immediate panic roll. They can't do that. You position yourself to get to exchange your initiative score with another enemy taking effect next turn. So in the next turn order, you wouldn't go second. You can replace it with one of theirs.
Okay.
And a target drops a weapon or another handheld object, or your opponent falls to the ground or is pushed back. Example, through an airlock. So those are your stunt options.
Oh, that's what I choose?
Those are the options you can choose from as one of your stunts.
Oh, I thought this was like its choice because I just shot it. Right?
No, sorry. No, it's going to react.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll that.
Get that mother.
That's a scout. It's 5 armor. Oh no, 6 armor.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
So that's 1 success. So it's able to cancel one of your successes.
So that's
So you still have 1 success. Yeah, and you'll do damage, and that is just 1. You do 1 damage to it. So, and you shoot it. And it hits, and you just hear it wail as a part of it splatters against the wall. It doesn't quite sizzle. Maybe this substance that they create is impervious to their acid.
Lucky.
That's good to know.
All right, that was your slow and your fast and your slow. We're over here for
Right.
Carlton.
Do I have any of these things in my line of sight? I guess I saw that corner over there.
Yeah, you're actually in front of him, so you actually saw this one
Right.
take a hit. You see one above you up here as well.
Okay.
You do not see the egg on this side, though.
No.
And in each green die, if you guys can see, those are the bodies. They're
Got
labeled
it.
1 through 6.
Yeah, I could see some of them, and that's
1,
enough.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to attack the one in the tree.
Okay.
with my gun, with the EVA pistol.
Right. Go
So
ahead.
it's a +1.
So add that +1 die. Oh,
Two.
did you do that, Josh? You also get a +1
No, I didn't do
range
that.
combat with that. And I forgot on your rolls, so I'm sorry.
2
Didn't
range
work.
Two
okay.
for range combat. 4 for stress.
It was jammed.
What's the damage on it?
Just 1 damage
Okay.
per success.
Okay. And the range won't matter because it's in range?
Yeah. You guys are all in medium range at this point.
Cool. Let's go. This is going to be a bad shot, gang. 1 success and 1 failure. 1 panic.
Okay, well, give me a panic roll because it might affect the outcome of this.
You got it.
And it will roll its defense.
I rolled a 1. Plus my stress is 5.
So, 5 is keep it together.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, you fire and you hit it, but it just kind of hits one of the like large kind of shoulder bones that kind of come out around its head and just kind of ricochets off. And you just see it snap its eyeless head to you and just open its mouth and just drool coming out. And as it almost like preps itself. So this one, having taken a shot, is going to scamper up here and attempt to hide.
Coward.
So it kind of like climbs up into like a bundle and of almost a convergence close to the top of the tree, almost joining its brother. And as it kind of like rests in, you see it kind of like slink down. You know when like dogs think they're hiding? That's what this thing is doing. Like it just like you can't. And it like kind of like sinks in, but there's all this like green light washing, and it's actually like more visible than it was at the end of the room. All right, so that's its first move, and then this egg kind of opens up, and unfortunately, I don't have Josh's great sculpted little face hugger. I think he's still.
It's on the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still here.
or the main big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So this one kind
This
of
is bad.
crawls out.
Bad.
And this one, as it kind of crawls out of the egg, you notice that it's bigger. It's got long limbs. It's got like ridges along its back. Its tail looks more similar to the spiked and speared ends as a scorpion, just like these larger creatures. And this egg is just huge. This creature kind of crawls out of it. And it can't actually really see you guys because there's this, but there sure is a door here. So it's going to walk through that. It kind of comes out to the door, and it'll use its last bit of movement to kind of square up. And you just, over your briefcase, see this like huge version of the flesh crab kind of crawl out and just kind of shh, and almost like lower itself into a offensive stance. We're over to Hux.
Oh man, there are so many things to do. Can I do an observation for my slow action and ranged combat for my fast?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that how that works?
Let me just make sure here. I got action list here. Draw weapon, seek, shoot, use item. No. A burst of full auto fire is your slow action.
Okay. Okay.
So your fast can be run, move through doors or hatches, get up, draw a weapon, block attack, pick up item, shove, grapple, retreat, aim, seek cover, assume the overwatch position. Oh, that's fast. That's interesting. Grab the wheel, drive, exit or enter a vehicle, or use item.
Oh, damn. Okay, fast action first. I'm going to take a shot with the pulse rifle at the closest.
The closest would be, this is kind of like on the other side of this door to you.
The giant flesh crab?
Zeno, the closest.
Oh, it's on the other side of a door for me?
Yeah, sorry. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh no! Yeah.
He's like in the airlock.
Okay.
In the quarantine lock.
So I'm gonna fire at the closest, like xenomorph.
Okay, up here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Xeno what?
Open up.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that's called. Range.
We could safely call it an alien now.
now. And then the pulse rifle is +1.
Xeno is just Latin for aliens.
Strange.
Whoa! 2 successes.
Yay!
My man.
This is about time. Oh, and I'm gonna use. No, never mind.
Okay. So that is, it got 1 success, so its armor was able to stop one of those hits.
Armor piercing.
But it is armor piercing. Absolutely right. Right on. So yeah, you light that flipping thing up. What did I say? 3 damage?
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. So yeah, it takes 4 damage, and you just see. And it just lights up, and you just kind of hold on to that thing. You've never really fired a pulse rifle, but it's simple enough, point and spray. And it just carves right up the side of this xenomorph, and it just squeals as the acid kind of like splatters out around it, again landing on all that stuff. You see some of the like technical human-made bits of the tree kind of melt and take some damage, and you just feel the whole ship at that point like shudder, as if you just stabbed one of its nerve endings, and you just kind of hear a muffled mother like, "Hostile entities will be purged."
Yeah.
All right, that is your slow. That was your
action.
Slow. That was your slow. You have a fast.
I'm gonna move first, kind of away from the face hugger and further into the room, so that later on I can keep looking for this damn doctor.
Yeah, well, you could, you get a full move. So basically, again, the zone is half.
Okay.
So you can move anywhere in here or move onto this side of the room.
Okay.
Where would you like to be?
Yeah, pretty much right there.
Yeah, right here?
Yeah.
Good.
And looking around for the doctor.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Thank you. Question for the stunts. So if I have a stunt that says like pin down enemy for ranged combat, would I use it at the same time as I had done that last attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't need it this time. I'll use it.
Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, you basically just pin them down so that they lose their slow action, have to use, or you lose their fast action, have to use their slow to move. So you take one of their actions away by pinning them down.
Okay.
Basically, like knocking it over, it has to use its movement to stand up.
Okay.
Got it.
Can I add that then to that?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
last
sure,
thing? Okay,
absolutely.
so
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
cross that off.
and take that stun away. So as you shoot this one, and it kind of like reels back, some of the human mechanical elements kind of melt, and almost like loses its step, and kind of like sinks into like the little gap that its own acid has made in the like human mechanical stuff. And you just see its like hands and arms and its tail kind of flailing around. It looks like you pinned it down. All right, and that would be this guy's turn. So he's going to use its turn to come up. Is very, very upset, but it doesn't know where you went. So it's going to climb down and just kind of perch right here, as that's all the movement it has. So it is now in close range of Viper.
Oh.
And with that, this one will take its second turn and kind of come across the room down here and land in front of Carlton.
Oh, man.
Actually, hold on. Let's see. It'll be Carlton or Hux, because it might want a piece of the person standing by themselves, as predators often do, and it does. So it's going to come down here in front of Hux.
Oh no.
Or behind you, as you kind of like get there and you like look around, you just hear this.
Oh.
And I will roll. Ooh, oh, that's not great.
For it?
I don't like
Yeah.
this.
So this is its
I don't like
attack.
this.
I'm panicking.
I don't like this.
Panicking.
Okay, the capture for the hive. The xenomorph attacks with its venom-spiked tail with a 10 base dice damage. Damage 1. If the attack causes any damage, the xeno pulls its punch to the point where the damage isn't inflicted, but instead paralyzes the victim.
Oh, my goodness. Ones.
Only one success. So give me 6, 6 for your armor.
Pass.
This is your
6 dice?
Yeah, 6 armor die, base die. No stress.
Come on, universe.
1! Yeah!
Nice.
1!
Yes.
So as it like strikes out, you kind of turn, and as you turn, it just like hits the glass and boom, and kind of kisses off the glass, and you just kind of look at everybody else, almost like on the other side of this thing. All right, that concludes its turn. This one dropped down in front of you, but has no more turns left. The facehugger only gets 1 turn. So we're back at the top. Callie just fucking wails. Seeing all this madness, but unbeknownst to her, there is a creature in here.
Oh,
so
no.
she's going to run into this door and just freeze. Seeing this much larger version, she will roll a panic roll, or she's going to try and I think she's had quite enough of this. She's going to use her medikit to try and smash it with close combat.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's just a 2 base die,
Attacked with healing
and
properties.
then her.
This is how.
Oh, 2 panics. So no successes. So she just and like swings the medikit, and it just like pops out of the way, like, and she smacks into the ground. We'll go over to the panic chart. She'll give us a panic roll. 3 plus 5 is 8. Tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All rolls using agility suffer a -2. So she just kind of like, and just starts shaking uncontrollably. All right, then it's 2.
I'm 2.
Oh, sorry, Dahlia. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you're there. Here,
And I
you
can
see that
see-
all happen?
I can see it.
You can see it right down the lane. You can see her swing and a miss.
Okay, since I did the Overwatch thing with my briefcase, can I try and like smack it and then stomp on my briefcase?
Yeah, well, you'd have to move towards it, so that will take your fast action, but you
Okay.
can use your slow action as close combat.
Okay, yeah, let's do
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Give me a close combat roll.
I believe in you, suit.
3rd, 4th, 5th time's a charm.
What? Nothing.
Nothing? No, but no panics at least. So you run over there, and you see her kind of attack with her kit. You're gonna slam her with your thing, and you kind of like come down on top of it, and you kind of like lean on it, and you're just like, yeah, and it just like starts lifting your briefcase back up towards you, and you just kind of like pull it out before it like grabs onto it, and then you're just kind of staring it down the face, and it's just looking right back at you. All right. 2.
So it's in front of Dahlia.
Yeah. You are here. Yeah, you got, well, yeah, I'd say you can hear that ruckus. You
Okay.
kind of see both
and
of
that
them.
was the Xeno, not or
that
sorry,
was the face hugger.
the strange flesh crab.
Yeah,
The
we'll call it
giant flesh crab.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's right in front of her. Hey.
Well, everybody's got one. There's one right in your face, like right here, just staring at you.
Right.
'Cause you got it, or it's been shot, and you got a gun.
Like a quick step back,
Yeah.
shoot its foot.
Okay, go ahead and try and make a shot.
That's ranged.
Yep. Range combat roll, please. Alain, you're on deck.
Yes, sir.
One success.
Nice. So it will roll its armor against that success. So I was just reading how armor works. Is it actually doesn't necessarily cancel your success. What it does is cancel the damage done. So
Okay.
every success cancels 1 damage
Okay.
afflicted to it because it's
Universe.
right. It's here for you, baby. No successes. That is 1 damage. So it takes another damage. And I got
so
my
does that
revenge
mean
back.
with the pulse rifle, every success counts as 2 damage?
Yes.
Oh,
It did. You did 4. This one has now taken 5 damage.
Oh, damn.
And you
All right.
shoot it, and it doesn't quite blow its foot off, but it doesn't like that at all. Yeah, it kind of reels back. Let me just double check, make sure you didn't kill it. Nope. Oh.
Get away from her, you
too.
bitch!
Okay, and as everybody's clear of that one. Nice move. So that's it. You're fast and you're slow. It takes 1 damage. This thing is fucking hurt. Like, as you shoot its foot, it kind of lands on the little nubbin that is left, and it's just bleeding, and you just see it, like, just hiss in this, like, animal terror that's kind of bestricken this dark and horrifying creature.
Right.
Carlton.
So the one that just attacked Hux,
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim at it, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, over here!"
Sure. Yeah, take a shot. So that's your panic, plus your ranged combat, which is also added to your ability,
Yep.
your agility. So agility, ranged combat, +1, and then your panic die.
I got no range
Did
combat.
you, Viper, did
just
you add that
agility.
+1 to your pistol? Give me another one.
No.
Okay.
And then plus, then +1.
Yeah. Well, that could have been game changing.
Okay. Okay, so 1 panic and 1 success.
Right on. Okay, so it'll roll.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Yeah, okay, give me a panic roll, please.
Okay.
Things are getting crazy, and
Things
that
are
is a
popping up.
success on its arbor. Oh,
That-
that is no damage taken.
Okay.
Again, it kind of just ricochets off, or you just kind of like miss. You don't want to hit Hux, so you kind of take a weird angle, and it doesn't pay off.
That panic is that is a 10.
Whew, not great. You freeze. You are frozen by fear or stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action, your stress level, and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increased by 1.
Do I still have a fast action at all?
Yep.
Cool.
So we all gain 1?
You all gain 1, yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Except for Hux, who's too far away.
Right.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, sorry. It actually says close, so nobody else takes it except for you because everybody's
Awesome.
spread out enough.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Okay.
What's going
Right. So that fast action. Could I use that hay over here to command it, kind of act as a distraction away from Hux, or is that a slow
well, you
action
can
kind of
totally
vibe?
try. No, I'll say it's fast. Let's do it.
Cool.
Let's do it. Give me a command roll, please.
Okay.
That's your empathy plus command, as well as your stress die.
All that
will
stress
be
die.
included on it. Okay, sorry. You were right after, or did any of the emails go?
I'm after him.
Man, plus all that
I don't have a
stress.
pen on me. I've doomed myself.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. That is 3 successes.
Nice.
I got its attention.
Yeah, so as you scream out the command, "Stay away from here!" and you kind of like, you let out this like weird kind of wheeze at the end of it, and it just like, it's pitch perfect. Like, it sounds like one of their wails. And it just like clocks its head and just kind of turns to look at you as that shot kind of like whizzes past its head. It just turns and looks and like, no, it's you. I want you. All right, that's it. Hux, you're up. It is now turned away from you.
Thanks for the magic trick. I'm going to run the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, is observation slow action or fast action?
We'll call it let's just call it a fast action.
I want to look
put
for
you
this
guys up
damn
against
doctor!
I put you guys up against 2 people, or 2 of these creatures and a facehugger, so.
And I have a stunt for observation. I have a few. So I'm going to add a
use 'em.
1d. Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget about your stunts, guys.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing any kind of rolls like that, now
How many
is
are
definitely
there?
the time.
1 success.
1 success. And that was with your, what stunt did you choose?
I think it was a stunt that gave you 1 + 1d for observation, or was that what?
Oh,
you
yeah,
didn't know
well, we
how they
kind of
worked,
like
right?
glitched out and cheated, but I gave
Okay.
it to you anyway, so we'll keep it now because
All
it's way funner. So you get a +2. So as you come up to this body 5, it's heavily decayed. You clearly see it's a female, and you're just kind of like, nope, that's not it. And you look over down here, and you see this one, number 4, a male kind of hanging off the wall, and you see John's on its name tag, just as you kind of like glance over it. So these two are not the corpse you're looking for.
Bother.
All right.
Go bother.
Oh, bother. So these Xenos will go. This guy goes first. He's going to approach. And he will attempt an attack at Carlton, who gathered his attention. Capture for the hive. The xenomorph attacks with a venom spike's tail. So it's going to roll 10 die and see if it gets you. You'll roll an armor challenge.
So
That's 1 success. So yeah, roll.
I roll
6
1d6 and add my armor.
6 base. Yeah.
Sorry, 6 base and
Yeah,
then
6 base die, and you're just looking for successes to cancel its
6.
success.
Awesome. Let's go. That one is cocked. I will roll that again, but so far 2 successes. 2 successes.
Nice. Yeah, no damage. It kind of like, and it just spears its tail at you, and you just kind of like dodge it, like right past your head.
Like, but not cool, like a flinch.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right, this one will go. It's I'd say it's still got eyes for Viper, who just really hurt it. Here it comes.
Oh no.
2, playing with its prey. The Xeno attacks, but not to kill. The target is knocked to the ground and drops all handheld items, but otherwise takes no damage. The Xeno stands over them, taunting its prey to run so the game can go on. The victim gets a +1 stress and must make an immediate panic roll.
+1 stress.
And then make a panic roll with your new stress level. You are knocked prone and you dropped your gun.
So I dropped my gun.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So it basically just come and like just speared you. And just knocked you to the ground.
It just Goldberged me.
Yeah.
And then 1 die because I have 1 stress now.
Yeah.
Increased. And that's it?
Yeah.
No fail.
Nice. Oh yeah, you have only 1, so yeah, that's good. Unless you rolled a 6. Then
No, I rolled a 2.
Great. So yeah, you keep it together, but you have dropped the gun.
Yes.
Which is on the ground next to you. A fast action to pick it up.
Okay, so
Not yet. It is the face huggers go, and then the Xenos will go again.
the face.
So the face hugger just kind of gets squished by you and Callie. It kind of like turns towards Callie, sees all this action, sees its Xeno brethren. So it's going to go towards Callie, who's a bit closer to the hive.
And they're still in an airlock, is that correct?
Yeah. Okay. So they are in an airlock. Callie is just in the doorway, kind of blocking the airlock.
Okay, so the airlock's open.
Yeah. That is a 4. So it will tail grapple. It latches onto the victim. Roll a d6. 3. The victim's arms get hopelessly tangled in the beast's tail. They cannot use any items and must make a panic roll. So they're all tied up. She's going to make a panic roll. She's rather high. Ooh, not great. 6 plus 5 is 11. Seek cover. You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. If you are allowed to make a retreat roll, you can have an enemy at engaged range. Your stress level is decreased by 1. The stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increased by 1. That's only after their turn. When she attempts to flee, which isn't going to work because she's tied up with this thing. Mm-hmm. All right, so then this Xeno will take its next action and attack again. Capture for the hive. It's going to roll again.
Towards
Yep.
Carlton.
Carlton. No successes.
That's buck wild.
Yeah, so it like stabs again, and again you're just kind of like, whoa! And you like kind of like turn around and like turn back around, and it's just like, it doesn't even know what's going on. It's like, you see it like, it's like holding its tail, like checking it, like checking the pressure. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it works.
It slipped on its own, like
yeah.
I'm like, I can help take a look at it for you if you want.
Yeah, all right, this other one will
Savvy engineer.
go for Viper. Ready to kill. The xenomorph grabs its victim's inner jobs, ready to strike. Roll for the attack with 10 base die, unless the victim breaks free.
That was a very blasé way to say it's holding his face.
Yeah. 10
You know that thing when it's like its lip, like it's like.
Okay, give me an opposed roll. Give me 10, an opposed roll, close combat, please, right now.
Combat. Close combat?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus my stress.
Yep.
Do you have any stunts?
Got one success in there. Yeah.
Pick him up, put it back in the box.
No.
Oh my God, Joe, you're killing me.
2 success.
2 successes, no panics. Right on. Great. So that actually succeeds. Cancels it out. So as it grabs your head and its mouth opens, it's oozing maw. This tiny little mouth. Oh, don't do that. Oh, just wait. Yeah. And then it strikes. It strikes and it bounces off your glass. Your helmet splinters. And you take that deep breath, and it just kind of squeezes again. And we're going to take a break there. All right, guys. We'll be back in about 5 minutes to see the conclusion of what these guys got to do to get the heck out of here. Trouble is up, but let's see it, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thanks a lot. Hello and welcome back to Filthy Questline, One Shot or Not, Name Your Price, Alien RPG Part 2. We're in the last little bit here. Everybody's squaring off inside the hive. It is getting crazy. We're just going to clock this a little bit this way so you can see a bit more of the action here. And our team, they're well armed. They are firing and missing about as much as the aliens are. Everybody's been very lucky up until this point. Almost no blood has been spilt except for the green kind that melts through floors. So let's jump right back into it. Into the end, we left off with Viper just barely dodging the inner mouth strike across his helmet. And that ends the xenomorph's turns. And we are back to the top of initiative. It is Kaylee's turn. Callie is going to... what is Callie going to do? I think Callie's going to try something a bit crazy.
No.
She's going to try and hit this thing with a little bit of napalm. And see what happens, because I'm curious about that too. So she's going to make a close combat attack with the napalm in a hopes to get this face hugger. And, well, I mean, that didn't do it. Let's try her a massive amount of stress.
I'm freaking out.
Okay, 1 panic, but 2 successes. All right, all right. Well, we'll see what happens on that panic roll. That's a 1 plus 7, so I think she's just trembling. Nervous twitch, so you'll get a +1 from her nervous twitch. And she pulls it out and she's, and she stabs down. It's going to take a armor roll, and it succeeds with 1, but it fails on the other. So it is hit with napalm. And as it stabs in, you just see it like reel back and then like, chill. Wow. And Callie kind of looks up. I fucking did it! The first thing she's done so far that didn't involve carrying the captain. And as she kind of turns and you guys do that, you just hear Mother over the intercom saying, "Interlopers will not be tolerated." And you just hear, "Incoming ship, range close, firing batteries. And you just hear on the deck above you this loud charging noise, and you see the light dimming, and this kind of flutter of lights kind of flicker up the mechanical structure, this giant tree in the center. And we're back to Dahlia.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my briefcase.
Yeah.
And get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna run for the elevator.
Okay. So that's 1, 2. I'd say you're right there in the airlock.
Great.
Just cheesing it. All right. That's all.
That's it.
Okay. Great. Viper, you're up. You are on the ground. It is no longer technically grappling you. As its turn has ended, it just kind of like let go of you and like reel, and it's just standing over top of you. What would you like to do?
Pistol.
Take a shot. Oh, you're gonna grab it.
I need to grab
Yeah.
it.
Fast action. Pick up your gun again.
Yeah. And then like I can't do it on the chair, but like roll backwards.
Okay.
Get out of its sight and away towards.
Well, you're in. Technically you're in like direct combat now.
Okay.
So it would actually take like an evasive mobility roll to get out of its range. However, that being said, because you have to stand up, it's kind of like you could roll and stand up.
Okay.
You can't leave its range because you used your fast action to pick up the gun. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You got 2 things, and it would take 2 things to roll.
Okay, so I have my pistol, but I'm going to roll back.
Yeah, exactly. But you can't if it this round. If you choose to
That's
roll.
fine. I'm just going to...
There's not a lot of space to roll. Even if you rolled, like, you rolled here, you'd still technically be in its melee range. Basically what I'm saying is there's no way with one action to get out of its range while you're prone.
Bother.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, well, while I'm on the ground, I'm going to frickin' put my pistol right at its mouth and be like, all right, well, this is how it is.
Yeah. Choke on it.
Click.
Yeah. All right. Give me a range. Yeah. Give me a Hudson eat this ranged attack.
Okay.
Ranged combat.
5 plus my panic, which is 6.
And just for reference, because he's using a pistol, he's able to attack in medium and close range.
And +1 because the pistol.
And +1
Got
from
any
the
stunts?
pistol. The machine gun, however, doesn't work that well in close range.
Three successes, no panic.
My man. All right. So
My boy.
you just open that up. It is going to. You know what? It can't even dodge at this point. That's just so many successes.
Thunk.
Yeah. And you just open up. It will, however, roll 8 die for the acid splash. As you are right underneath it. You shove it as its mouth like retreats into its head. You kind of like look back and you're like, you grab your gun. You're like, I'm getting out of here. And you just see it like mouth open and drooling, and you're just like, why is it standing there hissing at me? And you just shove your gun into its mouth and just open up. You just see the back of its elongated head just explode outwards, and all that acid just splashing along the tree, and it reels back.
Behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a 6 armor roll, please.
6 armor?
Oh, yeah, 6, yeah.
6 die?
6 die, 6 base die plus, just 6 base die. Looking for a success to cancel its damage.
2 successes.
2 successes, all right, yeah. So yeah, as it like and spills all over you, because you have 2 successes, your suit actually doesn't manage to take any damage. As you open up and it just reels and that acid's dropping, you just see a broken piece of the biomechanical stuff that you fell on. You just lift it up and it splashes on it. As you remember, it's impervious to the acid damage, so it just splashes off of that. You throw it to the side. this Xeno falls over dead. Our first killed Xeno. All right, great stuff. All right, that is the conclusion of your turn. And we're over to Carlton.
Right, the one that is attacking
You're
me.
on deck, please.
The one that is attacking me, it's snapped once, snapped
Yeah.
twice. I haven't done much with this gun, so I'm gonna just drop it right to my feet and pull out that pipe.
Yeah, dropping is a free action. Yeah, go ahead and swing as your slow action.
Okay, so that'll be 5 plus 2. So 7 base die, plus my 4 stress. Swing bada bada.
1.
Okay, that is pretty dope. 2 successes, no failures. No
Right on.
panic.
It's going to roll its armor. 3 successes. So as you go to bonk it, it just kind of like takes it on the dome. And
Oh,
just
is that
kinda
armor
like,
piercing? Or does that matter?
No, it
no,
wasn't the
right,
gun.
No, because it's just yeah. That pistol isn't armor.
Oh,
piercing.
right,
Your pistol and the
just swinging
his
a
pistol
pipe.
and the gun is.
Because he has, okay.
Yeah, he's got a better pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a failed attack.
Okay.
So it just kind of bonks off its head. You still have your fast action.
Okay, what could I do with my fast action?
You can shove, grapple, retreat, aim, seek cover. Well, you'd have to retreat to do any of that.
Right?
Yeah, aiming can give you a +2 on your next turn. You just kind of like line it up. Assuming
I'm gonna aim. I'm
you're
gonna
still
aim.
standing. Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
You can just kind of like sink back into that. You can also assume an Overwatch, which basically uses your slow action on your next initiative. But if it does, you know, it's like a called action in 5e.
Right.
Where, you know, if it does a thing, you do a thing, but it'll cost you your slow action on the next turn.
Okay, I won't do that. I will just aim.
Okay,
Gonna aim.
great. Oh shit, that's only on a ranged weapon, my bad.
Oh, snap. Okay.
You can block if you're attacked in close combat, so a block will work pretty much similar. You'll get a +2 to your defense, so a +2 to your armor
do that.
on its attack.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, so you kind of like, you swing, it bounces off, it kind of like turns
And then
back.
I'm holding
and
it.
You're just kind of like, okay, let's go, like, I'm ready. You got an idea of what it's capable of, and you think that you're ready to handle it. Hux. Yeah, go over to your action.
Can I make it to the airlock?
This airlock?
Yeah,
Yep, you can basically get right here.
Okay.
With your
I would
fast
like to do it sneakily though. Or can anyone see me?
At this, probably not.
Okay.
You can assume no.
I'm gonna move to the airlock.
Okay. If you'd like to sneak, you can make a roll free as a part of your action, but sneaking is like a slow thing, so it would be a slow action
Right.
instead of a fast to move.
Right. Yeah, no, I'll just move over to it, especially because I'm mostly out of view.
Yep.
I'm gonna shove Callie in and lock it.
Shove Callie in, sorry?
Yeah, she's just outside the
Callie's
airlock.
outside. You're on the opposite.
Ah.
You're over here because you ran and checked these
Oops.
two guys, and you're now over here.
Okay.
If you want to go to the airlock still, now that you know where you are.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I thought Callie was on the other side, so
Right,
I thought
that's
I'd be
fair.
right beside her. Let's just pretend I didn't say that. I'm gonna move closer to the airlock,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look for this fucking passkey.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah, you'll check this guy right here. There's one right here. All right. Yeah, give me an observation roll or a stunt. Guys, remember your stunts?
Oh
Remember
yeah,
your
I
stunts?
have, I
Remember
have
your
a stunt.
stunts?
I have a stunt, so I guess we'll do the +1D thing again, or should we pick from the actual?
No. Let's see
right.
it. Let's finish the game the way we started it.
All twos, no
Wrong.
successes.
No successes.
But
Bummer.
every single thing was a 2. Wow.
Okay, and that does cross off your stunt,
Yes,
successful
yeah.
or not.
One-
All right.
one
Yeah, you see this this corpse over here. It is a male, and it's kind of like crunched over, and you just can't really make out its name tag, kind of in the chaos. All right, that's all of you guys. The face hugger will go again as it can't see anybody else. It will go for Callie. Yeah.
And one Xeno down, by the way.
Well done. Very well done.
Yeah, as you come around the corner, you just see just a little
now you
bit
suck at
past it.
And I'm over here playing Streets of Rage. The other one.
Did you get a pipe in Double Dragon too?
Yeah.
I heard it.
It'll go for face grapple. The facehugger leaps at its victim.
No.
We've seen this on Callie before. The target's legs are caught and they fall prone and make a panic roll. So it'll go for her and she kind of gets caught up in it as she steps back. And it'll make a panic roll, which will be, I'm sure, high. She's already trembling. 3, 5. She's got 8 panic. Should have maybe used that nap relief on herself. Oh yeah, she used the nap relief on it. I'll say because of that, it does not get a slow action and will. Whoop! Yeah, it'll only kind of like go for her, and that's it. Like it just kind of like grabs onto her, but it's kind of like lackadaisical movements. She's able to kind of like wrestle it away. Awesome. That totally worked out for her. And then we're over to the other Xeno, who's in front of Carlton. All right, Carlton, here we go.
Carlton Chew.
Nice. Deep cut. Ready to kill. The Xenomorph grabs its victim, and its inner jaws pose to strike. So it just grabs your helmet like you had seen it
I was
before.
defending, right?
Yep. So this will give you a +2 to its attack.
Ooh. Not today, motherfucker. Not today.
I like the
Attack.
beans.
Well, I hope it works out for you,
Thanks.
because I'm rolling all the die I got. And that's 1 success so far. 1 success. All right. Oh, you only got to beat 1. So give me an 8 base die roll, please. No stress.
Okay. I mean, all the stress. I'm very stressed.
Yeah.
Stress.
I had to be 1?
Yeah.
I did not.
Oh, no. Okay. And it needs to close combat roll to break loose. Oh, shit. This is a close combat roll.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Did you do that? Did you roll armor die? I think I told you to roll armor die. So what's your total on close?
So the armor I rolled was 6 plus the 2 to
for
the
block.
defense, and that's what I rolled.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I
But
rolled 8.
what is the total of your strength and close combat skill?
Oh, the total of my strength in close combat is 7.
Ooh.
All right.
Get
Give me
one
one
more
more die.
Freaking beefed. Come on.
I need to roll a 6?
You got it. You got this.
4.
Oh, damn it! Oh.
You don't got
The victim and all friendly characters in the same zone must make panic rolls. Unless the victim breaks free, the Xenomorph will use a headbite attack on its next initiative. Right away. Which is basically instant kill.
So I add a stress?
Yeah, everybody adds a stress.
Get out the road!
Yeah, get out the way. All right. Yeah, it's got you. So basically, on the next when
Tell
we
my
get to
wife,
when we get to
I always hated her.
tell my wife I said hello. When we get to the end of the next round, it will instantly kill you. All right. So back to the top because there's that's it for the Xenos. All right, Callie, feeling good, feeling strong.
Feeling limber.
She's going to try and throw
Feeling
this
crazy?
thing. Yeah, feeling totally nuts.
Crazy Callie, they call her.
Yeah, she's going to try and throw it. It's 1 success. That's it. No panics, my girl. All right, so she's going to throw this thing.
Yeah.
Basically this way.
Oh, thanks.
And then she will cheese it.
Hey, bye.
Yeah. And take off. And we're over. You just see Callie come like running out, and you're like, "Fuck, she made it!" Like, whoa, hardcore, Callie.
Holy shit.
Full of
Okay.
surprises.
I'm gonna get in the elevator and I guess try and hold it. Or wait, am I near her?
She's like on the other side of the glass of the like little kind of quarantine zone that you're in.
Can I justify using both of my actions to grab her and get to the elevator?
I don't think you guys can make it into the elevator, but you could definitely make it into this room.
Close enough.
Okay. Yeah, so you can grab her and pull her, and she's just kind of like, oh, I did it. She's like trying to explain how she like stabbed it with napper leaf, but it's all just madness. Okay, girl. All right, Viper, we're over to you.
So Xeno's currently on Carl?
The Xeno is, yeah, like right in front of him.
And I'm right there?
And you're on the ground looking up.
Okay, get up.
Fast action up.
And I'm tackling that Xeno.
Ha! You're going to run and tackle?
I'm tackling that Xeno.
Sure. I'll let that happen. You guys are all in the same zone. Okay, give me a close combat attack. The way this also works, you can try and shove it as well.
Oh, sort of just like nudge.
You can
like,
grapple it,
yeah,
or you can shove it. And
can I just like shoulder check it?
Yeah. I would
okay.
count that as a shove. So
Yep.
it's still a close combat.
Yeah, okay.
So strength plus close combat. And then it will use its strength against you.
1 success, no fail.
My man. All right, here we go.
I wish there was a camera on my dice.
High roller.
I'm rolling like magic.
One success.
1 success.
You got 1 success?
I got 1 success.
Okay, so you kind of like run into it and it like takes a step back and just kind of like shoves into you. And now both of you are in its face. And it still kind of has,
But it's no longer like targeting his face.
No, it still has him.
Aw,
Yeah,
man.
you were unable to get him away from it, unfortunately.
I tried to.
All right, Carlton.
Man.
So you are trapped. So what I need is another close combat roll to break the grapple. And if you can break this grapple, then you broke its instant kill on you at the end of the turn.
2, 4,
And this will count as your fast action.
7, plus my stress,
Yep.
which is 5.
Come on, Carl.
You get back here.
Come on, Carl.
I rolled two successes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. No panics?
No panic.
Awesome. So yeah, as you see him kind of shove into it and it kind of like reels back, you're like, and you like, you do some like self-defense stuff and like break the elbows, like, and like, and push it off of you and like use your pipe to just kind of like force its head back. That is your fast action. You still have a slow.
Slow action.
Smash it.
Slow action. Could I? No, I won't. I'll take the pipe and shove it in its mouth as far as it'll go.
All right. I'll count this as a grapple. Okay. Oh yeah,
Six.
Getting into some ash territory.
Close combat?
It's close combat as well.
Okay.
But basically the way this works, Alien. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead. So basically, it will have to do the same thing to like break out of your grasp and therefore like use its actions up.
Okay. I say shh, and I. 2 successes.
Oh yes.
No failures, no panics.
Awesome. All right. It will make a challenge against you.
Come on, Carl. Come on, Carl.
What is it? It doesn't.
Come on, Carl.
Its body. That is only one success, so you are successful. So not only does that, but as you shove it in, it takes a point of damage. And it, like kind of just like you see that like inner mouth almost like get crushed as you push this in. You feel like it might not be able to use that anymore as it kind of like bites down with its metal teeth, just scraping as the pipe inches into its mouth and getting a taste of its own medicine. You almost go right to the hilt, and this thing just kind of and kind of like reels back. It is basically in your grapple now. You have kind of like control of it, so it'll try and break free next round. Which might take up its turns. And it did a little bit of damage. Oh, we'll say that it just took 1 damage. This thing is past half.
Okay.
It's not doing terribly great. This is definitely a smaller Xeno than the other one that Viper blasted.
They probably had a cat or a kid or something.
Yeah, Hux, you're up. This giant face hugger kind of hits the ground next to you. And you look up, there is one person here, egg here. You've checked these 2 unfortunates.
I get an observation stunt
Yeah.
to know other possible exits.
Yeah,
That was one of them, right? Like, how can I get away?
Yeah, pretty much. You know you can definitely make it through this door, as this thing is not quite in combat range. And as you scan up, you could climb the tree feasibly and go up into the other decks. You can also find there's like another little vent here, like an iris vent, similar to the one that you went in earlier. And you assume, with your engineering experience, that that is the maintenance hatches that connect the entire ship through the vents.
Okay. The observation counts as which kind of action?
The observation is a fast action.
So I've got a slow action left?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, can you remind me just which?
Yeah, sure. Crawl, close combat, shoot firearm, burst or full auto fire, throw weapon, reload, first aid, stop panic, give orders, persuade, use signature item, climb into spacesuit, or start an engine.
Okay, so no picking things up.
Picking things up, you can use your slow as a fast action.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up the face hugger.
Sweet, yeah, okay. Give me a close combat check.
Okay.
To see how well you got a grip on it.
Because it's still a little woozy, right?
Yeah, I think it'll wear off at its initiative order.
6. Oh, and then I'll cross off that stunt. Whoa, 3 successes! It's about time!
Yeah, and this thing does not have a lot of strength.
6.
No successes. So you get that and 2 stunts. For close combat, grappling. Take a look here. Close combat. You inflict 1 or more point of extra damage. So you could like give it some damage if you choose. You outmaneuver your enemy and can trade initiative scores with them. Taking effect next turn. You cannot go back to your earlier initiative. You knock or pull a weapon or other object from your opponent. You choose which. Your opponent is knocked to the ground. You can hold your opponent in a grapple, which you've already done, and they will need to oppose you. So what I would say for that one, if you wanted, it would have to use both of its actions to try and break free.
Okay.
You get like an instant success on a grapple should you take that stunt.
Okay, I'll take the grapple, and then the first stunt was...
You inflict 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
You can do this several times. So you'll do 1 point of damage to that. Awesome.
Oh, those are the ones I'll bank.
Well, yeah,
I get to
you
bank
can't
these
bank
stunts,
the
is it?
damage. The damage comes as a part of this action.
Right, sorry, I meant the stunts, the 2 stunts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the point of damage is a stunt,
Right.
but it can't be banked because the
Okay.
damage needs to be inflicted
Yeah.
during the roll.
I'll do 1 point of damage to it.
And then, yeah, you can bank the other grapple, which is basically when if it succeeds on its turn, you just instantly grapple it again.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, so you did 1 damage to it. Yeah, as you kind of like pick it up and kind of wrestle with it, your kind of inherent strength just like snaps 2 of its legs, and it just kind of like reels in pain, and you kind of like you're just holding it.
Oh, strong.
Sick.
How much do you lift?
Great. All right, that was Hux, and that's everybody. Yeah. So we're on to the facehugger. The facehugger will attempt to break free. It is kind of strong, but oh no, there it is. Not terribly strong. It fails.
All right.
So it will use its second action to try and do that, and it fails again. So as it kind of like reels, you can see those 2 legs you broke, real important to this thing's anatomy, I guess. And it just like can't seem to flex. It's just kind of like, and it's like gross little like mouth kind of like, and you're just kind of holding it. And it fails to escape. The Xeno will attempt to break out.
They wounded Xeno.
The very wounded Xeno.
With a pipe in its face.
The pipe in its face, that's 2 successes to break out of your grapple. So give me a close combat check, please. Same thing, strength, close combat.
And my
panic?
stress as well, yeah?
Yep.
Same roll, same roll. Pop needs a new pair of shoes. 2 successes and 1 panic.
All right, give me that panic die, and those 2 successes cancel out its ability to break out.
Yes.
So unless you go catatonic.
11.
Ooh, I think that's 1 shy of catatonic. Seek cover. You must use your next action to move away from it. Okay.
That's next
that
action.
reminds me. Callie did successfully get away from the royal, so both of you guys lose a stress.
Oh.
Next action.
So you get a +1 to your stress. Wait, hold on. Let me double check that. Okay. Yeah. Basically, next turn you cannot do anything but run.
Okay.
You're going to use every action available to you to get the F out of there.
Right, I still have my slow turn, right? Or my
No,
slow
this
action?
is not. This is still its turn.
Oh, cool.
So it attempted to break free and failed, so it is going to try again.
Okay.
1 success. Give me another close combat roll, please.
Come on, Carl. Come on, Coral.
Let's do it, let's do it.
You got this, Coral.
1 success.
Yes. 1 success. That's all you needed.
Cool.
Right on. So it tries to break free, and you got it. Like, it can't get out. Its injured state, still kind of like choking on the pipe. You still got it in its mouth, and it just can't seem to like back up far enough. It tries to like almost get out, and you grab it and like pull it forward and be like, nah, choke on it. All right, that's all of our Xenos. We are back to Callie. Callie looks at you and just, thank you, and bah, like jabs you with nap relief. So you, she just totally 180s. Turns out she's
a pony.
I gotta get some of this flash.
She's so good with that nap relief.
Yeah, and that will be the last of her nap relief as I rolled yesterday or last game.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, you lose all your stress.
Amazing.
So yeah, she kind of jabs you, and you're like, oh my god. Oh my god! All right, and then she'll be like, "Okay," and get into the elevator.
Yeah, thank you,
Cool. Yeah. You high? Cool.
You feeling good?
Yeah, and
Me
we'll
too.
go over to your turn.
I'm gonna put one hand in the elevator and ask the stupidest question I've ever asked. Are they still alive?
Oh, to Callie?
To Callie.
I don't know. They were grabbing him. One was on the ground. I accidentally threw the facehugger at Hux. I think he's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in the elevator.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's your fast action to move. What would you like to take a slow action?
Yeah, let's go to level 4.
Oh, nice. Okay. The door.
Can we hear that?
No, there's no way. You left us.
Over all the screaming.
You left us.
Yeah.
And as you do that, the doors kind of close, and Callie's just like, "What are you doing?" And the thing starts to lift up. All right, Viper.
Okay, so I'm right next to Carl. That pipe is in Zeno's mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my pistol up to that pipe.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull that trigger till it goes.
All right.
Till it goes.
Let's see it again. Let's see it again. All right. Yeah, this will be your slow action. Oh, if this is all you plan to do, if I may recommend using your fast action to aim, will give you a +2 to this roll.
Okay, so +2 plus the 1 because it's
Yeah.
the pistol.
Yeah.
So that's all the dice.
Yeah, sure. And then
a lot of
panic
dice.
as well. So yeah, aim and shoot. So you
Plus
kind of
my
like
plus the
you're
stress
about to shoot, and then you just kind of like grab the pipe, and then dunk, thunk. Like, no, I got it. Yeah. Let's see it.
One success.
Okay, no panics.
No panics.
All right, it is going to hopefully die. Oh, 2 successes.
Oh!
So just as you fire and it just it goes into the tube, and you just hear it kind of like, boom, and the pipe just kind of like kinks out to the side as it twists its head at the sound. You've missed. Shucks. All right, Carlton.
I have to move away.
Yeah.
There's a gun at my feet.
Yeah.
Can I get that gun?
Yeah, I'd say you can use your fast action to grab that. It's not going to hinder you from running.
Okay, I'm
wait,
good-
no,
I'm
yes,
good.
it will, because you are in combat with it, so you will have to retreat, which is your fast action,
Right.
and then you'll have to use your slow to move. So you cannot pick up the gun because you have to like get out of its range.
Right.
It's-
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I'll do
All right.
that. I'll get out of there.
So give me a mobility, a mobility check.
Okay. And then all my stress. So much.
Hux, you're on deck.
Gotcha.
You are grappling the facehugger.
Awesome. 5.
It's a tango. A very, very scary tango. the one no one wants.
That is 1 success and 1 panic.
All right. Give me that panic roll. It's just going to be
Yeah.
cray cray.
I'm panicking.
That is 10.
10. You freeze, which is in direct conflict to seeking cover. So I will say your stress level increases by 2.
Do I increase 1 as well?
Instead, because you failed to seek cover, so you just get another panic die because of
Got
this
it.
panic made
Okay.
you freeze.
And I
Am I still
increase
within
1
its
as well.
range?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
Like, have I gotten out of its range, or am I still?
Oh no, you're right.
yeah.
No, you basically attempted your retreat and panicked.
Okay.
And in that failing, you just collected another stress.
Right.
That concludes your turn. Hux, you're up.
I'm going to use 1 action to run to the vent,
Okay.
and then I'm going to sneakily get in it.
You just give up.
You're still holding this thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah, you can use both your actions to climb into the vent. So you
Okay.
are now. We'll say this world over here is vent world,
Okay.
and you got this thing with you.
Awesome. And no one saw me?
I would say no, because the only 2 people are literally on the opposite side of the tree dealing with a Xeno in their face. They're
Perfect.
firing a gun. Okay, Facehugger will attempt to break out.
Oh, shit.
That's 1 success, so give me a close combat check, please.
This is what you get for running.
Strength plus close combat plus panic.
1 success.
All right. Yeah, you cancel that out, and I'd say that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's got 2 successes on that. And let's Give me another one as it tries to break free again. Actually, scrap that. It's going to try and get you. So instead of getting out, it's going to try and grab you. Unless you rolled already.
Pardon? I did not roll.
Oh, okay. Face grapple. Okay, 6 base die.
6 the base die.
It's 1 success. 1 success. So give me another same roll, I guess. It's close combat. Not counting it as action.
Oh, what have I done? 1 success.
Nice. You cancel it out. It's still in your grapple.
All right.
All right. So that's Hux's turn. Or that was the face hugger. We're over to the xenomorph. So the xenomorph sees you kind of frozen and will take its predatory attack on you. Deadly grab. The beast launches, grabbing its victim. All right. All 10 die. What I need from you is... Damn it, if it hits, it immediately drags them into a zone. Okay, there's no defense. It's success only. And there's 4 of them.
Oh.
So it grabs you and pulls you out and over here. So it just kind of like knocks you down and like pulls you.
I go,
Son of a...
that's the sound I make.
All right, and as it has you, it will take its second initiative. Same one. So it's going to do that again. See if it can pull you into this other corner. That is a success, so it's going to pull you over here. That's it. Callie is in the elevator with you. You guys arrive on deck 4. Is this one? Those don't belong in it. All right.
Batters.
All right. What would you like to do? Callie comes out. What are we doing?
They're goners. We gotta get out of here.
Okay. You guys are gonna make your way to the EV pods, which have 2 working ones. So we'll say you guys kind of open here. Give me an observation check.
No. Three successes.
Nice. Actually, you guys did really well. Late in the game. Yeah. Now that they don't matter. So you see a xenomorph at the end of the hallway as you guys run past.
Okay.
Callie can make it about here. You can make it into the EVE pod with both of your actions. What would you like to do?
Can I just grab her and get both of us as close as we possibly can get?
I'll say you guys can get about there, which leaves it just 1 move away.
Okay.
For both of you.
Okay.
And I'll roll for that thing. So 2. Okay. All right. So it will go, because that's what it just rolled. So it comes scrambling down. That's 1 zone and just kind of closes in on Callie. These things are very fast. Ready to kill. So it grabs Callie and and its mouth is posed to snap into her head, and she just wails, reaching for nap relief. She's all out. Fuck. She will attempt to. Yep, she will attempt to break loose. 3 successes. That was it. Her strength is not that high.
Callie.
Literally, she got 1 success, but it's not quite enough. She is contained, so if no action is taken at the start of its turn, it will instantly kill her. All right, that's boom, boom, boom. That's you guys.
Okay. Back up here, Xeno took Carl.
Yeah.
I'm next to a bunch of bodies.
Yeah.
Observe.
Okay, give me an observation roll.
Okay. Observation.
2 in range.
2 in range, plus my panic die.
You got stunts. Now's the time, my man.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have high tracks, +1 to scans and comm tech.
This is observation.
I don't have any observation.
Okay, roll it.
2 successes.
Nice. Yeah, you check these two. Boom, boom. You see this one, another feminine figure, kind of like slumped in, very like desiccated. And then this one, you also notice where it all started, mouth open to the sky, jaw kind of like hanging off to the side, glued in. Looks like this one put up a really big fight, but its chest is just wide, gaping and open. And right to the side of it, you just see Dr. D. And then it's all covered up. This is the corpse that you're looking for.
Yoink!
All right. Yeah, I'll say you can use one of those stunts to just like key pocket, and you pull out, and it's just a little translucent card with the name Dr. Los D. Svensky.
Okay.
And then like some military accoutrement and like some rank profile.
I'll
so
save
you now
that for later.
Are in possession of the key. I would say, I'd say that's your fast action.
Okay.
So you still have a slow action. What would you like to do?
Who else is in this room?
As far as you know, Carl. You don't know where Hux went. Hux ran around this way.
Hux pieced.
You haven't heard or seen Hux.
Hux pieced. Carl's in trouble.
Yeah, and you saw the ladies kind of book it out the room back towards the left.
Okay, I want to move towards the door. And do I have view of the other side of the room?
If you moved through it, you can do that with a single zone move, but you'd have to go through and in here.
Oh.
Yeah, well, if you stand here, you can see into that room, but that will effectively end your turn.
That'll end it.
Yeah. Because you got just such a narrow view.
Yeah, but if I move the other direction, I'm pretty much boxing myself.
If you went here,
Yeah.
yeah, you would, you'd see what's on the other side of that tree. You have no idea.
Okay, there I am. Yeah, that's where I am.
You come around and you just see the Xeno holding Carlton. Carlton, you're up. You are currently grappled.
I want to break free.
All right, give me that close combat.
So much stress.
Machine gun.
6, 7. Oh, sorry?
Nothing. Talking to Hux. Yeah.
Him with his punk ass.
The destroyer of worlds with him.
Come on, Carl.
Things
We got your back.
1 success.
Nice. It will roll against you with its current health. Oh, no, sorry, 1 is out because it has taken damage, and it was 1 success. So it is successful. You're still being held. And then you can use your slow action to try again.
Cool.
Or you can use your slow action to attempt something else. Because you have a close combat weapon and you are in grapple, you can attack
the
it with
pipe is still in its mouth?
The pipe is still in the mouth. You're still holding on to it, I would assume.
I'm going to, grab the pipe and, wrench it sideways. And,
All right, yeah, let's do a close combat attack.
Same roll.
Straight pipe.
Come on.
3 successes.
3 successes. You got 1 success. So, all right, that's 2 successes. So you can do those stunts. You can do an extra damage. You can drive it back. You can re-grapple it, which I would say.
Extra damage.
Extra damage? All right, perfect. So as you kind of rear it, and it just kind of blows the side of its face out, and its jaw kind of dangles out. Acid kind of leaking down. I'll say it will drip a little bit, but nothing hits you. And you just see the pipe just corroding. It is probably not a very effective weapon for very long, but this thing is extremely hurt. And kind of reeling back, it lets go of you and kind of tumbles against the wall a little bit. Hux, what would you like to do?
I'm
And
gonna
you just
make
hear
my-
this fucking wail like on the other side as the iris is just like. You just hear.
I'm gonna make my way to the maintenance ladders. I know that in between each of the decks, there's a pressurized door where I can find a med kit, and I can also start making my way to the hangar.
Are you still holding it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can actually get. You just kind of look if you avoided going between the decks. This is actually the base of the hangar. The hangar stretches 2 decks.
Okay.
So you could access the hangar on this turn, should you not go for the medikits. I would say it's like 2 moves to like make the stop and go in, or you can just go in.
Will there be a med kit in the hangar?
Yeah, very likely. This is the busiest part of a ship.
I'm gonna access the hangar and then look for a med kit with observation.
All right, so yeah, you kind of come through, and as you open the door to the hangar, you see the shuttle, the short-range shuttle, kind of skewed to its side. You see all this gear. You see power loaders locked into the side walls, kind of ready to go. And there's just like a mess of everything. You scan the hangar. You know, most hangars are all standard issue. You work for Weyland-Yutani. There's a Weyland-Yutani ship. Boom, medikit right over here on the second platform next to the entryway on deck 4. So I'd say you can get up there with your second move, but you're unable to access it on this turn.
Cool. I will stand by the med kit for the next turn.
All right, and it will go now. It's the facehugger's turn. Try and break free, but it's a little bit injured now. So it's got even less. 1 success. Go ahead. Give me a close combat roll, please.
Two successes.
2 successes. All right. Awesome. Yeah, you are able to keep it in your grasp. And it will try and attack you again. Face grapple. 6 base die.
Face grapple.
And I'll be rolling close.
No successes. No worries. All right, top of the list. Callie, she's right in this fucking thing's grip, so she's gonna try and escape with her meager. Oh, she got a. Oh, good for you, Callie. Good for you, girl. You get it.
Go, Callie.
No successes. She breaks free. Bye. And she goes into that room, and she just looks at you, and she's just standing by the button.
Yeah, I'm gonna book it.
Yep, you are in there as well. Great. That's it. Would you like to? Yeah, I guess your slow action you can use to prep the EEV.
Okay, let's do that.
And as you guys do that, boom, 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 you just hear Mother saying like the ship in range, and the batteries on this level just firing volley after volley. And as the red alert kind of flashes on this level, you feel it. You're right next to the batteries. You just feel the whole ship rocking and rocking. And as you look, luckily you guys are both wearing your helmets because there is serious damage all along this wall next to these pods. This has definitely been heavily damaged by the collision with the Palamores. All right, Viper.
I see Carl just damaged the other Xeno,
Yeah.
and the Xeno is freaking.
Yeah, it's freaking out.
I'm gonna run over to Carl. I'm gonna grab Carl.
Got him.
Grabbing him.
Okay, that's your fast and your slow. You'll have to give me a grapple against the Xeno.
Okay. Grapple is which again, sorry?
Close combat.
Right.
You'll need to beat 2 successes.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh my
believe in
goodness
you, dude.
gracious.
You got this.
Come on, hotshot.
No successes.
Oh, the luck runs out.
You cannot pry him out of the grips. That concludes your turn, Carl. It's your turn. Six, very, very injured.
The pipe, is it still viable?
Not really.
No?
I'd say it's melted at this point.
You're trying to pull me away,
Yeah.
right?
Viper?
Hot shot.
Huh?
You're trying to pull me away?
I'm trying to help you up.
Right. Where's your gun?
In my hand.
Got it. I take that out of his hand.
Fast action.
There you
Open
go.
up.
Pop it up.
I let him take it.
Yeah.
So that is range.
Yeah, I would
combat.
say like you kind of like you got it, like you almost like stored it.
I got
and like
there.
you're double hand wrestling, and he just grabs the gun.
I'm kind of just. This is gonna suck.
Do it, do it, do it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra stress die.
Come on, man.
So much stress.
Come on, man. I saved you.
Everybody's stressed.
Saved you twice.
1 success.
Oh, here it goes.
Oh,
but
universe.
you fucking heard it. No success.
Bang.
So as you put that thing and you drop that pipe, you grab the gun almost like not looking, you just kind of like put it right up against its head. How would you like to do this?
I don't say a goddamn thing. I just open up, boom. I make sure it's dead. I stand up and I say, I'm getting paid extra.
Don't worry. You'll get your bonus. You'll get what's coming to you.
And as it dies,
Nice one, killer.
give me armor roll. Both of you. You're both in range of this thing.
Oh, yeah.
As its head explodes.
Armor is.
Snap.
6 base die, right? 1 success.
1 success.
That cancels it out. So you guys both gotta get hit with a little bit of acid, and it eats through both of your suits just a little bit as the corpse kind of like slumps over, and there's just this eerie and awful silence. And you just hear on the ship Mother's intercom, "What have you done?" And the whole ship shudders and shakes. And you just hear wails from the deck above you. You hear as you're climbing in the pod and the door is shutting closed, this alien just scream and like climb into a vent as the outer door closes. Callie climbs into her EEV pod, kind of giving you one last look as it closes. And you guys, you just have a moment. Your helmets are still on. Communications are still open. You guys are out of initiative, except for you, who are still holding this fucking facehugger. It is going to try and attack you. Tail lash, wicked tail. Roll base damage of 2. Oh, it's just going to try and hurt you with its tail. So that is 5 base die. 1 success. So you're looking to
Close combat?
close combat. Yeah. Oh no, this will be armor. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Oh, so what's armor?
Yeah. Yeah. 6.
Oh, it's 6. No success.
No successes. So you will take 2 damage.
Okay.
So it kind of just lashes you in the face, and that's its turn. What would you like to do?
I want to open the med kit and hit it with nap relief.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Easily done. You open it up. You saw that work. You kind of stab it in the soft bit of its mouth, and as you do that, give me a close combat attack, and we'll see how well it does. Not very well, I hope.
Hey, like the taste of that, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, like the taste of that?
Yeah, I learned from Callie. 1 success!
Hey! 1 success, awesome. And yeah, you kind of stab into it, and it just, all of it just goes, and you just feel this thing slump down and like kind of like lean back, just and like a little bit of like white foam, kind of like, and you're just like, this thing is inert.
Awesome.
All right, so that was your slow action.
Can I go to the ship?
Yeah, I say yeah. You're basically now out of action, out of initiative. What would you guys like to do? Kind of last words. We're at the last few moments here.
I'm
in
gonna
the last few actions.
you got the pass for the
I
ship,
found
right?
the card key. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call for Hux, but if I don't hear an answer, I'm gonna head for the ship.
And you know as well, like as you guys are kind of like standing here and you're kind of like, Hux, do you hear me?
Yeah.
You see the iris vent and you're like, maintenance hatch. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. So you and Viper go. Would you like to respond?
Yeah, I'm going to respond in the comms and say, Carlton, it's been a great run. You've taught me a lot, but I have a place to be. So I'm going to get on this ship and leave. I'm going to reach down to the mole on my arm and pull it off.
Oh.
And a little wire comes with it, and I'm going to use it to hack into the ship.
All right, give me a comm check, please. A comm tech check.
You know, I had a feeling.
You hear all of this on the radio? What would you like to do?
I
Holy shit! Holy shit, Hux!
I had a feeling.
E2, Hux!
2 successes.
That's enough. So as you link into the computer, and it all just like loads up. And you now have control of the Katsura. So that's the name of this vessel, and it just kind of like all fires up like, where would you like to go, Doctor? And hangar control, open, closed. You get all these options. And with that, what would you like to do? Anything?
I'm just gonna go on comms and say I'm so sorry, and then eject myself.
Nice. So you and Callie, this whole section, and kind of leaves. And as you do that, you get a little camera. We see the outside of the ship, the Penglai still moving, its engines spooling up, almost ready for the FTL jump. You see the wreckage of a Weyland-Yutani ship. Kind of careening away as that battery has completely decimated the help that arrived to save you guys. It doesn't look like it's completely destroyed, but your pod just kind of like drifts past it. The hangar doors open, pushing through the wreckage of the Ujemi station, and the Katsura shuttle just kind of lowers. What would you two like to do?
We need to get to that fucking pod.
We need a piece.
Yeah.
Now.
You guys hear like EEV pods ejected. Hangar bay open.
Both pods are gone.
Both pods? I thought they were in the same pod.
No. Oh, so basically, it's like the movie Aliens. Like it's all the pods are in one section that is now ejecting from the ship.
Okay.
And there was only 2 pods still.
Okay, but we're still in our suits.
Yes.
Yeah. And you guys, I would say at this point, if you'd like, you can kind of like come out into the hangar.
Yep.
As the door is open and the ship is descending.
Okay.
Jump
one
towards
last
that
move.
ship.
Just get off this ship.
Yeah.
And you guys jump, and with your experience, you know exactly how much force you need to get there. You see the ship you're piloting. Give me a piloting roll. Last seconds here, guys. I'm on the clock here. I'm getting space from everywhere.
No success.
No success. So yeah, as you kind of like pull out and it just kind of collides, you guys jump and you both land on the outside of the hull.
Hit the mags!
Yeah, the boots are on. The shuttle kind of lowers out of the ship, and as it does, instantly losing the velocity of the Penglai as it like accelerates away from you guys, and you guys on top of it, you just see a bunch of Xenos like piling out. They kind of like pile out of the ship, and they're just kind of like looking at the hangar, just screaming as you guys kind of like descend and spin. Your Hux is just struggling to control, and you just see the engines brighten up and just clap, and you guys feel the force as you hold on those mag boots, just everything that they got, everything that you guys have, holding on to the outside of the ship. As it disappears, you see the EEV pods kind of floating away, you on top of this shuttle, and almost a view of Hux just panicking at the deck of all this. How can I not know this? I'm a fucking robot. And just silently, no idea that you guys are there. And we will just slowly fade to black as you two on the ship, abandoned by your teammates, but still alive. Absolutely. I failed to kill you guys, man. What an absolute fucking craziness.
Thank you so much.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Yeah, Jim. Wow.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys. We went a little bit over. Thanks for sticking around. If you have, you can catch the rest of this on YouTube. Both parts will be up in short order on AFL. Please check us out. That's A Filthy Lot on YouTube. A Filthy Lot on Twitch. We are posting up One Shot or Not every Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. to 6:30 Pacific time. So please tune in. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you to my players for being so awesome. This was so stressful for all of us. I absolutely love this game, and we look forward to seeing you because the best one is always the next one. Thank you very much.